I would at least turn my microphone off.
Look like
that much of an asshole.
Looks like a dog with something caught in their mouth.
All right, we're going live. Fuck this shit.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. 3, 2.
Hey, what's up, guys? Superman Onyx here.
Everybody to another beautiful edition. That's right, it's that Triple T with a big bad B. I'm talking about To the Turnbuckle on another Off the Wall Tuesday. This episode's titled Feeling Ucey.
Feeling Ucey.
You know, that's kind of the thing. But before I even introduce you, McCarthy, that's right, pipe down. We have a very special guest, ASWA official, really official extraordinaire. I shouldn't even just say ASWA official. Pardon me. Official extraordinaire, referee Tim Porris. Tim, how the hell are you, brother? Welcome
I'm
to
doing
Turnbuckle.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. I'm doing good, man. How you doing today?
Oh, you know, it's the birds are chirping. It's turkey and gravy season. For those that are wondering where Napper is, he's running a little behind. I don't know. Maybe he and Lauren are having some fun. You know, a little ragtag.
I mean, maybe, but he'll never tell us.
That's okay.
Yeah.
He's no fun.
That's fine.
He gets a little squeamish around those
Yeah.
jokes, but that's all right. He gets all red faced.
I know.
Cute
right?
as a button.
Gosh.
I'm a brother. Stop.
He's such a youngster.
Cute as a button, really. Ryan, how the hell are you? Big Stevie C, thank you for tuning in. We love you, Big Stevie C. Ryan, we could do without you, to be frank.
Wow, that's egregious. I want Ryan to come back to the show.
I agree. I want Ryan to come
And I
back
want
to the
Ryan
show.
to come to the ASWA shows too.
He should come.
I
absolutely
use
should come.
someone that knows what they're doing.
Ryan.
Not that you know what I'm saying, Ryan.
Ryan, come on in to the ASWA shows.
You'll
Come
love
to
it.
Come to the family. Get in the family, you stupid mother. Get in the family. Ryan says, Ucey, love it. Well, I did it just for you, you ugly mother. Okay. Buster, how you doing?
The captions thought you said Napa, like the auto parts store.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how. Remember those commercials?
I do. Yeah.
They'll never know. All right, so
We'll keep it going. Travis needs help.
Okay, fine, that's fine. Travis, look, you're not a therapist, are you? I know you're a minister.
Not that kind of.
Fun fact, Tim, McCarthy is legit an ordained minister.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Isn't that weird?
He could do.
You've heard me talk.
Yeah.
He could do your wedding, and he can even draw your pentagram, whatever you need.
Wow. Okay. That's cool.
Okay. Yet? He hasn't studied that yet,
That's-
Tim. I was hoping he'd say I'm not going to study that at all.
I mean, he would eventually. I mean,
Buster, we are on the air.
we're live, dude.
Buster. 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 Ow. Buster. So this is the kind of podcast we run.
I got it.
Buster. Buster. Buster.
He's a calf. He's a nice calf.
Buster. We're going to take a break. Run that.
He gives no fucks. He's a.
Welcome back to the Turnbuckle. I figured we'll just do it as Travis is walking in. How you doing, Travis?
It's a dude.
Doing pretty good. Say hi, people. Say hi to the folks. Say hi to the folks, Travis.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hi, folkies. Travis, this is Tim. He's replacing you. Good, I can go home then. You made the trip. You might as well.
You're here. Why
You
not?
made the trip. So we run a wild and crazy podcast, Tim, as you can tell, and we'll get to him. You know, we'll get a little more serious when things get settled down.
That's our mascot.
Buster the Bruiser dog you've seen in such stunning episodes is going for the Ocho.
So, and now
That was one of our most popular recent ones.
I feel like
The audio portion.
I feel like he's going to be the biggest star of Phil and Ucey.
What are you doing, Buster?
Buster or Chris Jericho?
Buster.
Okay.
How about
Just
both?
checking.
Why are you so mad at me? Why are you so mad at me?
Because you haven't been here in 3 weeks.
Lazy bastard.
That's actually a good reason why.
Yeah, lazy bastard.
I mean, it's cool. I get it. You work, but he
Nice.
doesn't understand that.
So-
He has no
I
idea.
have a badge.
I was going to say, I'm
and
checking out the tag there.
I'm
Got
official.
Yeah, got
Look
the.
at you.
Oh, God.
Giving them
Oh,
free publicity.
God,
of the
Jesus.
13 people
What?
that watch this podcast. Way to go.
First of all, it's 13 live. We get a few hundred actually through the week.
That's good, though.
So,
You do all
all right.
We do.
Ryan, I appreciate that you're alive. He said I needed to say something nice about him.
Yeah, you were kind of.
Is he watching the show now?
Yeah.
hard on
Sweet.
Ryan, I appreciate that you're alive. You have a damn good smile. I can understand why all the chicks love it.
Did you get a better camera? Jeez.
This is the camera we use at events, and I'm buying another one.
Sure.
I bought a Sony one,
Yeah.
and it doesn't do that.
Sounds a shit.
It only lets you watch through your HDMI cord.
Well, yeah.
So
That seems fair.
So I'm buying that one again.
But no, I think Ryan, and I imagine that your high hard one game is fantastic. I just assume, when he's playing 20 toes.
Sorry.
What do you think? Does Ryan? I know Napper's not going to answer because he gets a little squeamish. Do you think Ryan's good at 20 toes?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Just checking. Just checking.
I don't know.
I don't even know what
I
20
mean,
toes is, so
it's
I'm
not even
going to
20.
sit this one out.
You can figure it out.
Do I want to?
Let me help you. 10 toes, 10 toes,
Yeah.
2 people,
Ah.
20 toes.
Okay. I got it now.
I could have called it heels to Jesus.
You could have.
Passing the gravy.
You probably would have doomed us all if you did so, but
I mean, I've said so much worse.
and he's a minister.
And it's not the third time this has been brought up on this show today.
And it's only been
Is it
5
really?
minutes. Yes, it's only been 5 minutes. So we're trying to avoid damnation with our favorite minister.
I mean, it could happen. It could happen.
We're in wrestling. There's no hope for us.
Yeah.
Ryan said he's proud of you, Travis. Go Bucks. Well, I'm not proud of you. All right. So
I'm wearing my costume and no one says a goddamn thing. But Travis wears a jersey.
I don't know if the minister's
I don't think so.
All right, I'll get rid of it, but he's not going to be happy.
Ew.
Oh God!
Oh my god, my eyes are
Jesus
burning.
Christ.
God's sake, just put the Colt back
Oh my
on.
God.
Jesus H. I mean,
Now he's just showing off, trying to get ready to take that WrestleFit championship back. Come on.
all right. So,
I need it, damn it!
all right. First
I
of all,
can tell.
just
It changed you.
I'm back here. I
You're a
feel like I had to
different
yell
person
to
now.
project my voice to the.
Sit up, yeah.
Do you need help scooting in?
No, but I didn't want to crowd everybody. Jeez, I'm trying to be considerate.
It's fine.
Where'd you get a Snapmare sticker?
Huh?
I want a Snapmare sticker.
I made it.
he may.
From where and when and where's mine?
We'll talk after the show.
I don't know why we can't just talk now.
I know dude. That's a revenue stream. How'd you make it?
It's on the same website that I made the thing for my laptop. It's called skinit.com.
Oh.
sounds
It's not just a sticker. It's
No.
the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole.
But that's pretty
The
cool.
whole thing
though.
is a sticker.
No, that sounds like a condom website. Scanit.com.
Definitely. Yeah. Extra large condoms.
Yeah, Scanit.com.
Definitely.
So go check out Scanit.com for all your sticker and sticky needs. Anywho, we have our special guest Tim Porris.
Yeah.
ASWA official.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Travis. Didn't you miss it?
We're never going to be allowed to use anybody with ASWA ever again, are we?
Why?
I don't know.
It's fine.
Condoms and...
You. People use them.
I am
We've
promoting.
heard-
First of
we've
all,
heard
I'm
way
doing,
worse than
I'm
that.
doing a great service for the youth.
That's a good point.
I'm promoting safe sex for God's sake.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot he works.
Have you
with-
ever been?
I also forgot he works with the random pain in the ass, but that's a whole different story.
First of all, Random Pain is a master strategist. All right, let's show some great respect and still tag team champions. Show some respect.
I will to Tim, to the other guys, not so much.
Hooker crook, boys, hooker crook. All right. So we're here with our special guest, ASWA official. Really, I'm going to call him referee extraordinaire, Tim Porris.
I think that's
Does that work for
accurate.
you?
That's fine.
I think that's fair too because he's everywhere. I'm pretty sure he did the XWE show when me and Travis went out and did that one.
I
I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure you're
Yeah.
everywhere. You're like the only referee that
I was,
we've
yeah.
seen at every single promotion we've worked.
That's
Pretty
To be
much.
fair,
Yeah.
honestly-
as Kane said it at a table for three, look at the competition.
That's okay.
I mean, but
Wow.
but this is different.
just
But
kidding.
it speaks to how he takes the role as referee seriously,
Absolutely.
and that does come. And after filming so many matches that you've reffed, that does come through in your referee. Like
Thank you.
You feel like a legit this is my thing. Get out of here. You're animated just enough to stop breaking the rules and stuff like that without taking away.
Thank you.
Chris says that Tim is awesome. I wholeheartedly agree.
Thank you, Chris.
I'm glad to have Tim on the podcast. Yeah, really, it goes when it comes to
joking about the competition thing.
Now you're feeling bad.
Because I'm not throwing shade at any or ASWA officials or anything like that. But when you go to 3 different companies in 3 completely different areas, because we're over here in Mansfield, we're over here in Obetz, we're over here in Logan. I mean, that means people know who you are, and that's a good thing for you. It shows through, and I think that's why, because of the way you officiate a match.
I completely agree. No, Tim, one thing I've loved is you're genuine. You got a genuine heart, and I love that you're coming on the podcast. I love that you're a friend. Chris said that he paid me to say that. Did you pay Chris to say that you're awesome?
Who's Chris?
Chris, what is that? Kernahan? How do you say that? Kernahan? How do you say that?
Let me look.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Come on.
Go for it.
Come on, Chris.
Kernahan.
Chris Kernahan.
I didn't pay him nothing to say that. No, I paid him nothing to say that.
Chris, did I get that right, bro?
Yeah. Is it Kernahan?
I'm not even gonna try, Chris. So
give us the hyphen.
He's a good brother.
Give us the hyphen, the whole 9 there. But no, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Anytime.
Let's start with some, kind of the old basic questions. I know that some people don't like the basic questions, but it's how we lay the foundation, people. So how'd you get started? Obviously, and how long have you been officiating?
I started about 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I started in this small company, and it was awful. It was the absolute no. Then I went to a seminar that Rhino had. Mm-hmm. I saw 2 guys who were just amazing, phenomenal. Rhino said, "Okay, you 2 were trained by someone who knows what they're doing." I'm like, I have to go there. Mm-hmm. I have to go there and have him teach me. So when I went on WrestleOhio.com, mm-hmm. looked up the Ohio Pro Wrestling Academy, and I went to the tryout. I met James Avery. He's the head trainer. On my trial, he said, "You in?" And I trained for I think 9 months actually. Mm-hmm. In 2013, 2014. And I got trained, I got cleared, and then ever since then I've been going strong. 7 years nonstop.
Well, James Avery, trainer extraordinaire, one of the
top guys, one of the top trainers in the state, honestly.
Sure.
He has put out amazing talents. The whole school is just phenomenal. Mm-hmm. You will learn everything. It's the best, and don't ask me, ask the guys, ask a Warhorse, the Baker, Austin Ablaze, Luis Casanova, Hero Strong. Guys are just phenomenal because we were trained the right and correct way, and that's the only way to just do it,
Yeah, so many people now have different styles. Fun fact, I went to high school with Theo Strong.
Really?
Believe it or not, we went to Eastland Career Center together.
Okay.
We never talked wrestling one damn time in the 2 years. In the 2 years we were in the same classroom because we studied the same thing at Eastland Career Center.
Okay.
We didn't talk wrestling one damn time.
How?
And then we go to the Cardinals.
And he's like, I know that guy. I was like, son of a bitch. So there's a fun fact for you, Tim. But no,
that's awesome.
What's it like learning under James? Obviously, he's one of the top trainers in the state. Frankly, he might be one of the top trainers in the world at this point.
Absolutely.
He's just an old school veteran.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching him work.
I looked at him a lot. It's so much fun. Learning from James is just amazing because he gives you such a depth of this business, and it's just the knowledge he has is just phenomenal. He's been doing this for I think 20-some years at least, and that knowledge is just passed down to you, and it's just, oh my god, it's amazing, And when you go there, it's just him. It's Cyrus Ho and Tommy Chill.
Yeah. Oh,
So you have
Smash and Chill.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So you have 3 guys who've been doing this for 20 years each.
Mm-hmm.
That's 60 years of knowledge being passed down to you.
That's
That
incredible.
to me is just fucking awesome.
That's
you know?
That's incredible. McCarthy, I know you had some questions. You want to chime in here? I don't want to steal all your thunder.
I don't know. I guess I kind of filled everything I had in. I was just kind of curious, like trying to make sure that
He's
I
old, he
did see
forgets
him
things.
before. But like, what was the hardest part of training to be an official?
Well, it's actually kind of funny. I was trained to be a wrestler, actually.
Okay.
The whole thing was tough because I was not good at all. I was the absolute worst in my class. I was the absolute worst in my whole class.
Give it time. If they let me even remotely try to train to be a wrestler, I'll definitely make you feel good about yourself.
Thank God.
Failed, Emmett, failed.
I already lost the belt. I failed.
Damn it!
The whole thing was hard, man, because it's training to wrestle is such a weird and unique thing because, you know, in a fight we're trained to cover up. Mm-hmm. Don't cover up. You know, don't let them hit you, and it's like oh God, it's like your whole instincts is just off. You know. Mm-hmm. So training was really, really tough because I'm not an athlete, you know. I'm a short, fat, hairy dude. Like that's what I am. I'm not.
Let's get some t-shirts made.
Yeah, but yeah.
Short, fat, hairy dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll take a t-shirt.
It's the next day. We're the next ASWA stable.
Yes. Short, fat.
Yes. Short, fat, hairy dudes. They can have the bold world order, then we can be the short, fat, hairy dudes. I just gave Jimmy Lee a great idea. Tim, you in on this?
We'll see what happens. We'll see.
That means no.
That does very much mean no.
We tried.
Suddenly it sounds like my high school dating
But he did
career.
it in such a nice way.
Yeah, I know. Suddenly it sounds like my high school dating career.
Mine too.
Yeah, he was all like, I think you're a great guy.
Dude. They would actually tell me, "You're so sweet, but no." I'm like, well, thanks. Well, you know what? Thanks for that.
Thanks. What's it mean?
What? What do you?
We have an update.
Sure.
What?
I was right.
Yeah.
I said Chris Kernahan correctly.
All right. Do you have his comment there?
Yes. He said yes, I'm correct. And then he made a no-ther comment.
Okay.
Loser.
Honestly, I've worked with Tim at several feds, and he is one of the best. A good ref doesn't distract from the match. A lousy ref makes the match horrible. I've never seen Tim be anything but professional, a definite asset to any match or fed.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't.
Thank you, Chris. He's a good dude. Him and Skinner are awesome dudes. They're fantastic guys. I like them to death.
Well, we won't tell him you're lying. And all
the
horrible things you said about him when I walked in here. That Chris, man, no good son of a. No, I'm kidding. Chris, thank you for watching. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Joe Hirschberger, thank you for watching. Love you, Joe. You're a big leaguer. No, they will. Women will absolutely tell you, well, we love you, you're sweet. And I'm like, well, would it help if I called you a whore? Is that what you want to hear? Talk dirty to you? Is that how it works?
I've heard that actually. Yeah. I've heard that. It's like whoa.
McCarthy,
God.
McCarthy, you're the mingling minister. So does it help that? Does it help when you it's nice?
In my experience, no.
All right.
But I mean, you can't.
I mean, he is the oldest.
He's a minister, so we can't really say that stuff. So,
but he's still got a lot of nature in his boy. Don't worry.
I mean, that's fair.
Is that an insult or not?
I don't know.
It could be both.
No, the fact that I'm old, but since we're talking about
I was gonna say
people of the fairer sex, I'm not sure if that's an insult or if
he's Mr. Experience.
No, I can't tell.
But Tim, you can see this is the tangents we get off on.
That's. And there are many.
I did put our autographed, signed Eugene stuff.
Oh, cool!
That was a fantastic show.
It really was.
That was so much fun.
Just
hot as hell. That was a blast.
It was hotter than Hades in there.
Oh my god! It was. Oh my god!
I was sweating like a whore.
It was bad. It was really bad.
I had never been so
that
happy.
Conway and Eugene match was so much fun.
Oh god!
By the way, I love Jason's CM Punk costume with that brace. That's big league.
Yeah, it's Wolverine actually.
Well, Damn it, don't you see the joke? Did you see that recent photo of CM Punk where he's posing with that fan? He's got that same brace on.
I mean, no.
Damn it, it was a good joke there, and you completely missed it, you old bastard.
I'm sorry, I missed it
Get with the
intentionally.
times.
So,
You know what was really cool, though? Last night, Darby Allin came to my house.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Last night was trick or treat. Come on now.
It was
Get
one
it
of my
together.
friends.
It was one of his friends.
yeah,
And I was the only one that knew it was Darby Allin.
because AEW's not that popular.
I mean,
No, we love AEW, we love WWE, we love everybody that'll hire us.
they haven't hired us.
But they might.
Yes.
You know, don't kill dreams, Jason.
I didn't say.
God, you suck.
Did I say they're never gonna hire us?
Yeah,
That's
Tim
not what
says
I
you
said.
suck. You
That's not what I said.
suck.
I said
suck.
they haven't hired us.
Look here.
I didn't say never.
Yeah,
Sir.
but your tone,
Nice.
your tone was let it go.
Was
Fred.
very very meanish.
Yeah, absolutely. See,
Yeah, it was mean.
It was.
It was dust.
It's how you say things, man.
It was.
Well, sometimes that comes out.
No, it's just how you say it. You mean bastard?
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, the mean bastard part comes out sometimes.
But see, I said mean bastard, but I said it was such a
In a nice way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean bastard?
Look,
See?
look, it's
See?
showtime. I don't do things.
It's like
that.
Family Guy.
Showtime.
First of all, we don't have enough money to fight Sting on the copyright. Let's not use the term it's showtime.
It's showtime.
All right. Joe Hirschberger said Tim's awesome. He was the Eugene Rob Conway ref back in May and rocked it. Let's talk about that match.
That was
Joe,
so much fun.
Joe brought it up. What was it like, refereeing with Eugene and Rob Conway? Of course, Eugene is a special individual. God love him.
That when I saw my name on that, I was like, oh God, oh my God, because that to me is that's a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, two former WWE guys, that's a very big deal to me. And that match was so much fun. It was such a blast because it was just so easy, and the people loved it. Like, people went apeshit over that. And the great thing is, dude, they did nothing. They didn't do anything. Oh, they did their stuff. He did his stuff. It was just pure magic, and that was like hands down one of my top 5 most fun matches I've ever had. Bottom line, it was just an absolute blast. Conway and Eugene are totally fantastic.
Yeah,
Awesome.
They had them throwing babies in the air. They were eating out of the palm of the hand. No doubt
Yeah.
about it. Absolutely. Of
I saw
course,
you toss a bit.
And Rob looks great.
First of all,
Rob looks fantastic.
absolutely.
Incredible shape.
I was hoping to catch him out of the show and be like, "So what Just for Men do you use?" Because it looks lovely. It looks lovely. I wish I had that kind of beard game that Eugene and Tim.
So a spray tan.
I may know
gives
someone
me
to give
the
me some.
abs that he got.
I would. I'd love a little bit of beard game. I mean, they got some big league beard game in this.
Oh, it was magical. It made me feel
Yeah,
jealous.
it's getting better with age.
Mine too.
That's big league. It's big league right there.
Oh yeah.
Just ruffle it. just ruffle it. So yes, ladies.
The bearded world order.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Damn it.
Don't do that.
You tried, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Why it didn't work?
There's been
Why?
so many copycats of that stuff.
Why?
Look.
Can't tell you at this juncture in time.
Well.
Okay, let me know if you do.
Well,
Go
look.
ahead.
Well, so yes, ladies, you can come to the McCarthy Manor anytime, and you can run your fingers through Tim Porris's lovely beard. Make no mistake about it. Wouldn't you agree with that?
I mean, if he's gonna be here, yeah. I mean, if he's not here, you can come here too. I mean,
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean,
No.
he can make like a pit
This
stop.
they just come to my house.
All right, all right, greedy bastard.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did.
I tried to help him. He said, "This is all mine." I feel.
Here I thought he was a baby face, man. Turns out he was heel all along.
God no.
I feel as though Thanksgiving has got to be tough in his house. He's taking all the food. He's like that.
I do actually.
Yeah, you're like that John
Yeah.
Goodman's getting Family
Yeah.
Guy where he's like stabbing hands.
Oh, she mine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so do I, so I can't say anything.
Well, I'm just saying. I was trying to.
Thanksgiving is a
It's a
fat guy's
free for all.
It's
It's a free for all.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a battle royal with food.
absolutely
Well, it's getting everybody prepped for Black Friday when we maul people down like Simba's father.
I hate Black Friday. I don't do that.
I do too.
I no.
Well,
I still go to Walmart when that happened. It was fucking chaos. Yeah. Oh, it was awful.
It's no, it's.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
It's the worst of our species.
These two giant fat chicks got into a fight over a fucking ham. The single greatest thing ever. They're like, me my ham. I'm like, oh my god. They were trying to fight. It was the greatest thing ever.
Just imagine Brock Lesnar at Black Friday shopping.
He'll kill everybody.
Yeah,
He'll kill you all.
Well, Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar looked like they were Black Friday shopping last night.
That would be the one Black Friday where people actually separate.
The seas would part like.
No. I would go ahead. Do you want to go? You're already in line.
fact,
You can wait 2 hours in line, and you're like, hey, Brock.
Yeah.
Do you want to cut? He pulls his. My stuff is on the belt, but if you need to get out of here,
He probably gets stuff
Go
shipped
ahead.
to his house. It's no fun.
He pulls his truck up to the door. He doesn't even park.
His tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Saskatchewan. yeah. Get plowed down to Tractor Town, Brock.
He just rolls up the tractor up to the front and he just like put it in there.
Yeah,
Right here.
Yeah. All right, I'm going back home. And he struts off with Sable's theme playing because he's going home to her.
Brock's doing some of his absolute greatest work now. I love it.
Agree.
It's the best.
Cowboy Brock is
He's the best right now. I love it.
is one of it's one of because it hasn't changed since he retired or was forced out or whatever. It's one of Vince McMahon's last great ideas.
Yeah.
Let's turn you into obviously I'm sure Brock had a big hand in that. But let's turn you into Cowboy Brock.
And that's just him. And the best thing is, that's him having fun. Mm-hmm. He's just having a good time, and you can see that he's just having a fucking blast. Like he's just loving it.
And he should. I don't know about Triple H getting out there last night. I'm like, do you want another heart problem?
I had that same thought.
What happened last night?
Well, because Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar had a big pull-apart brawl, and then Triple H was out there trying to stop them from killing each other. And I'm like, that's not even for kayfabe. That's just not intelligent.
It's just not safe at all.
Like on one hand, I was like, yeah, cool. We have an authority figure out there. And on the other hand, I'm like, but he's gonna die.
I was like, why isn't it?
Doesn't he have like a pacemaker or something?
Something like
right?
Pacemaker in there.
Yeah, he should be in the back. He shouldn't be out there.
Yeah, I don't know why Adam Pearce couldn't just get his ass kicked.
Well, Finley.
Yeah, just why not?
Finley can take them both on.
Yeah, Jamie Noble. Let's
Finley can take them both on. If he
Is Finley still
backstage? Because he got brought back once they got off the furloughs.
Oh yeah.
Finley is a god. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
he's an absolute legend in the business.
And he's one of those legit ass kickers like William Regal. We're seeing again on AEW.
Oh yeah.
By the way, fantastic promo with MJF a few weeks ago.
I know, right? Oh my god, dude.
I was like, this feels so real.
And it was so well crafted because he's the first person to ever get into MJF's head to the point where he's doing exactly what William Regal wanted.
All right, don't say crafted. That just makes it sound. Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it. Joe Hirschberger says Rob Conway Rob Conway is no Logan Morris, but he's all right. Joe, let's
Joe, he doesn't need a bigger ego.
Look, to compare me to a two-time former NWA World Heavyweight Champion is an honor. I appreciate it.
Far-fetched, but an honor.
Hey,
I'm just
You'll take
kidding.
it.
I am the beholder, all right? Maybe I'm the next NWA World Heavyweight Champion. You never know. I mean, me and Trevor Murdoch, similar size.
Never been seen in the same place.
It's true.
He's just taller.
Yeah, that's all it is. He just carries it better.
Yeah.
Give me
And a more straight
yeah.
spine.
First of
Wow.
all,
Wow. Oh shit.
First of all, I have nothing. I've got nothing.
We're so going to hell for that.
More straight spine. Yeah.
We're so going to hell for laughing at that.
It's fine. He left too.
This is to the turnbuckle, and I hated it. I hate it here. Take this show off.
I'm going to go home.
Don't.
Joe says most of the time, actually. Joe says Finley's son's starting to work the Indies too. He's a big deal in Japan. Is Finley's
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, New Japan, right?
Yeah, New Japan.
I think so.
So if you want to stay up to the crack of dawn like I do,
Oh, jeez.
I just
I don't have the
borrow
job for that
your
anymore.
bank account.
Yeah, I mean, I gave you the password.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
I don't have the job for that anymore. I said I don't have the job for that anymore.
You could.
Why?
What?
Just in coffee.
To borrow my password?
No, to stay up till God knows how long to watch that.
Then watch it on your own time. On demand.
I don't have my own time. I'm working 6 days this week.
Just record it.
That sounds terrible.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, but you gotta watch that Bucks
the
football
app.
game, don't you?
Yeah, dude.
I'll get the New Japan app.
Yeah, there you go. You'll be fine.
That's how I do
I'll
it.
just do that at work.
Yeah.
I'm sure they won't care.
You said,
of course not.
you said you had a lot of downtime at work.
Yeah.
Shh, they're watching.
If they are, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you share your Facebook with people at work?
No.
Good call.
Because you don't ever know what I'm
You
gonna.
never know what's gonna happen.
Hey, boss, look at this. Oh,
Yeah.
what the?
No, that was his brain, not his balls. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Well, you know, you could take your.
No.
No, never mind.
No? No?
All right. Chris has asked Tim who he likes as a ref in the big leagues. Tim, who do you like as a ref in the big leagues?
I love Charles Robinson.
Oh yeah, Little Nate.
Yes.
I love Charles.
Little Nate.
See, as a kid, I watched a SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch Raw. So my guys were Charles Robinson and Brian Hefner.
Mm-hmm.
I love the whole big one. You know, I do that all the time. I loved when Nate slid there and did the whole hair flip.
Yeah.
I did that too, as homage to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely love Tommy Young.
He does that.
He's my absolute favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Young is just the absolute best. He wrote the book on mono-reffing. If you want to be a good ref, watch Tommy Young, watch Charles Robinson, watch Brian Hefner, watch Earl Hefner, and even Jimmy Corderas too.
Well, what do you think? Because you know, we all have our opinions, but you're the professional here, as professional as this show can be anyway. So
That's fair.
it's a fair statement.
That's what I said.
It definitely is.
So what do you think separates a good ref from a bad ref? What are some of the things you see that you like? What are some of you don't have to call out anybody's name.
I
But
won't.
what are the some? It's okay if you do. I don't give a damn.
Nope.
Hi, Aubrey. I'm talking to you
Wow, why you hate on Aubrey?
because she makes every match about herself.
Every damn time.
She was
Only with Chris Jericho because he makes her.
no, she,
No, she doesn't.
No, she.
No, she doesn't. No.
You don't like you like Aubrey Edwards? So
Give or take. Sometimes she's good, sometimes I don't.
I just feel like she's been going
This is
way
my-
over the top.
That's
my
it
thought.
too. And again, this
Okay, let me
is
ask you
my
this
opinion.
question. What interaction with any wrestler that she has made that you have not seen Earl Hebner do? And don't give me... Earl Hebner was the same way. Always got in their faces, wouldn't take any shit,
As
and was
part of the
very
match, though.
animated.
As
In every match he
part-
did.
As part of the match, not just because he did it to further along the match, further along the story. She won't do that.
She
She does it.
Does it
No,
just-
that's the
she
fact.
doesn't-
She
she
does do it.
Just to get more camera time.
That has nothing to do with why she does it. First of all, she's a perfectly fine referee. She's the best one they have, and she is.
That's because the rest of them suck.
Wow.
She's just
To be
she's that
fair,
good.
to be fair, I've not seen enough to make like an actual opinion. I've seen bits and I've seen like bits and pieces.
I have. She's cheeks.
But
He also just says that just to piss that one off.
Con
the
does.
stuff I've seen, she gets in the way a lot, and I've seen refs do that too. I've seen refs get in the way too much. You cannot do that. To answer your question, stay the hell out of the fucking way. Mm-hmm. Stay out of the way. Go back in the corner. Don't get involved until you like have to. Don't overly bring attention to yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, when you do the whole 1-2 count, 1, 2, 2, 2. That's it. Don't go 2, 2, 2. Don't do that. The biggest thing is you cannot take away from the guys. People pay to see wrestlers. They do not pay to see us. Nobody should pay to see us. Mm-hmm. We are the men. We are the men and women in a black, so to speak. Mm-hmm. You have no idea that we're here, but we're always there. Stay out of the way. Don't bring attention. Don't bring attention to yourselves. That's the biggest thing. And for God's sakes, tuck in your fucking shirt. Dude, I've seen so many niggas go out there just like this. I'm like, no. Tuck it in. We are professionals.
I need to tuck in my shirt.
Acts like yes. Tuck it in now.
Tuck in your fucking shirt.
Tuck in my shirt.
God, I'm not tucking in my shirt. I'm not at work.
Well, first of all,
You should.
Yeah, you should. Tuck in your shirt.
Nope.
By the way, that needs to be...
Then you
That's the quote of the...
are out of here.
That's the quote of the episode. Tuck in your fucking...
Tuck in your shirt.
That's the quote. It's the quote of the episode. It's like a 1950s household here.
The reason I say that is because we gotta look professional. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the first word. Professional wrestling. Mm-hmm. We have to look professional. We cannot do this half-assed. If you're gonna do this, do it to the absolute max. Do not half-ass this. And that gets me really irritated. Mm-hmm. I've seen guys just don't care. It's like, dude, if you don't care, why the fuck are you in here? Mm-hmm. Why are you in this business if you don't care? If you absolutely love it, do it. Be professional. Tuck in your shirt. Look like you care. Mm-hmm. That's me though.
Right. So, a couple more comments from Chris. He said, Little Nature's WrestleMania run is classic.
Yes!
Amen, I can see him now.
I love that.
Amen.
That's the best. Just
we really ought to put, like, the Baywatch theme or the slow motion stuff. And I think that would be it. I'm talking... I mean,
that looks so cool, actually.
I mean, even Pamela Anderson would be like, damn. Damn. Hasselhoff just comes out of nowhere with a Wendy's cheeseburger. Chris also says that Aubrey gets cheered more than some of the wrestlers. Chris, would you say that's a bad thing? I would. Out of the context of that comment, I'm just curious.
I would. That's just me though.
First of all, I want you to take out your wallet and I want you to tell me where your Aubrey Edwards fan club membership card is.
I don't have one. I like an official that acts like it's a sport. You got to get in there. You got to check, even if it's a fucking headlock. You got to check. Her getting cheered is because of what she does with Chris Jericho, who initiates everything. If you guys would listen to anybody besides fucking Jim Cornette.
I don't even listen to Jim Cornette.
The thing with her is she draws too much attention to herself.
Yeah.
You cannot.
I disagree.
Well, then
I disagree because she doesn't bring attention to herself. If a wrestler is arguing about a 2 count, it's her job to go ahead and be firm about that 2 count. If a referee, I'm yelling at everyone, not just him. If a wrestler is arguing that someone submitted even though they didn't, the referee's job is to be animated and tell you, because it is a sport. You're supposed to act like it. Yes, are you supposed to be the main focus of the match? No. But I feel that you are supposed to treat it like it's a real sport, no matter the tiniest detail.
What? Is he telling the referee?
Yes.
Yes. I don't want a Snickers.
You're not you when you're hungry.
I'm me right now, actually.
Well, you're acting like a little bitch.
Oh, wow. Wow. Egregious.
But is it inaccurate? I'll follow the room.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with his point. He's just too aggressive right now.
I'm always aggressive.
He's angry.
Except for that one time 2 weeks ago.
I know.
Did he have to make you coffee? Maybe that's why he's mad.
I made you coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
No,
you
made him.
I would do it.
Look, I know you're aggressive. We have a guest. Make a good impression.
I mean, he's seen me way more intense than this. We work shows together.
I don't know. I feel like you got one stuck in the chamber.
Yell at each other?
You're going like
the
way
apron or
over
something?
the top, bro.
I always go over the top, especially when it comes to AEW. Especially when all three people sitting at this table with me have said, I don't watch it enough to really give a firm determination whether or not she is or not, which means you guys watch more highlights than the actual show, so you don't see her full body of work.
Tim said that. I didn't say that. I said I had in its cheeks. I just
To be fair, I'm on cable, so I
mean, and that's fair. I'm just saying. I mean, you can't. It would be like me.
I liked her a lot during the pandemic, and then somewhere during the pandemic she shifted to, I thought, more over the top and unnecessary. That's just my opinion. Let's be honest. Even if it's hard to compare Earl Hebner to Aubrey Edwards, because we're always talking about it's hard to compare past eras, right?
Well, no, I'm not comparing how good the talent level, because I mean, as much as I like Aubrey Edwards, fucking Earl Hebner. Let's be serious for a minute. But I'm saying it's not unheard of for referees to be that animated, and as far as I'm concerned and know, she's technically one of the head referees of AEW, so it's her job to be that way.
I have a question.
Our guest has a question.
Yeah, he's got a question.
Can you give me an example of Elephant doing that?
The Triple H Chris Jericho title feud, when Jericho won the title on Raw and then was stripped of the title because Triple H said so. During the match, they got involved. Triple H and Earl Hebner constantly had things going on. Chris Jericho has done it his entire career, and that was one of the things I took from Chris when I was a wrestler, was I'm always arguing with that official, because that's your job as a heel.
That explains why he's just arguing with Tim, because he just constantly argues with referees.
There it is.
That helps.
We've gotten to the crux of the problem.
That helps go a little further. What she does is blatantly just it's about her in a sense, which I'm not a fan of, but that's just me though.
Yeah. Chris said, I hate it. She should not be more over than the wrestlers. He then said, I was at the AEW show in Columbus. She kept playing to the audience. That is crossing the line. Thoughts on that, McCarthy, since you won't have the...
How was she playing to the audience? Because I was there. Okay. You make it so everybody can see? I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. Because you got to make it so people can see. I like arguing with you, sir.
But I'm not saying it.
You need a hug?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
It's okay.
Thanks, buddy. You smell good.
Thank you.
Nice. Ew. Why do you smell good?
Yeah, that's good stuff. What does that do?
I just got back here from work and I took a shower. What do you want from me?
What's that do?
Wow.
Going on there?
You took a shower?
Yes.
I know, I'm shocked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I hadn't had more than 2 weeks.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding.
Getting that from
Certainly, I hope so. You're like right here, bro.
I take a shower before AWA shows too. Geez.
Me too. Yeah, but
I mean, in the middle of the summer, what's the point?
True.
Actually, I think it's. I'd rather do it. I'd rather.
I had to take one after the.
You have not lived or smelled anything horrible until you've been into a locker room in the middle of summer after a match. We come back sweating, stinking, like, oh my God.
I'm sure the Eugene show wasn't a pleasant experience.
I went into the bathrooms in there and it was rough.
I had a show in Grafton, West Virginia. Scorching heat outside, no clouds, just sun beating the hell down. Hot as hell, raw sweating, just Shane Douglas says
Franchise.
Yes, one of the coolest things ever I've seen in my life. He goes, hey kid, have some of this. He has fucking perfume, spraying it on. I'm like, that is so cool. Like that, that's just like, oh my God, that's like genius. Oh my God.
I think Shane Douglas is one of the most underrated wrestlers
Oh,
of
absolutely.
all time.
Super cool dude too.
Yeah, absolutely. I've met him several times. He's such a nice guy. he got so overshadowed by the great run that WWE and WCW was on in those times.
Yeah.
That people really forget for about a 4-year stretch there.
He won ECW.
You could make an argument. I'm not saying you can debate it all day long, but for a 4-year stretch there, he was in the conversation for best wrestler in the world.
Absolutely, and the best homo too.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
His promos were phenomenal.
Yeah,
him and Taz were amazing.
His
His promos with Dreamer and Taz were just outstanding.
Absolutely incredible. He was
Even Impact, he's great. As an interview, he was great.
These days, he's still a very good promo. Obviously, we all know his promos on Ric Flair are pretty notorious. Some I agree with, some I don't. I think he's a little hard on Nate some. But
I get that.
Look, I'm one of the few that loves them both. I love Shane Douglas.
Yeah.
I also love Ric Flair. See, Pro Wrestling Tees was trying to pull a trick on me a few years ago. I bought a Shane Douglas shirt. I remember they were throwing in pins with like every shirt.
Yeah.
I bought a Shane Douglas shirt off Pro Wrestling Tees. They threw in a 4 Horseman pin, which was obviously them trying to go, ha 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 ha. You didn't do me any issues, Pro Wrestling Tees. I love them both.
Who's your favorite faction? Who's the favorite era of the four Horsemen? Yeah.
Probably Rick for you.
Well, like obviously Rick's my favorite Horseman, but he's talking about overall which incarnation. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna say it. I gotta go with Benoit. I know people don't like to say it like now because of how his life ended, but but that mid WCW's run was they were cool again.
They were.
Yeah, they were cool again.
My favorite is Flair, Benoit, Malenko, and on.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
They were cool again.
Benoit and Malenko tore it up every single night. You can go back and watch this stuff and just be, holy crap!
It's such a shame that Chris Benoit's life ended the way it did, and we always have to use that, even though really at this point we shouldn't have to.
We shouldn't have to,
Like,
but we do.
We still have to though.
It should be obvious that none of us condone those.
Yeah, I know, right? We said it 87 times.
Like, why do we have to?
You can hate him for what he's done, but you have to respect what he did in the business.
Look, because here's my thing. Why do we, as a society, have to keep putting up a disclaimer every time we talk about Chris Benoit, but Jeffrey Dahmer is the coolest thing in the world right now?
I mean, that's fair. That is a fair question.
Like a guy with obvious concussion and brain issues ends his life in a horrible way. I'm not defending it at all. Versus a guy that had no concussion or brain issues.
He ate people.
And he ate people. He burned up bones. And like, whatever. I watched the series too. I'm not saying that I'm any better than anybody else. I'm not. My point is I'm tired of putting this disclaimer. It should be obvious at this point.
So,
no one is happy about it.
So what you're saying is that the Netflix needs to contact the Benoit family and make a 6-part series about it?
No, actually.
No, because I cried for the entire 2 hours of that 2-parter of Dark Side of the Ring, okay? I cannot handle a Netflix show on it, okay?
That was not for me.
That was sad, and I cried a lot.
I remember the day he died. I remember the day he died. I came home from school, sit on the TV to watch Raw. I saw it in memory of Chris Benoit, and I broke the fuck down.
Yeah.
I was bawling my eyes out in my mom's arms, just crying uncontrollably because I wanted to be like him going up.
Right.
My guys going up were him, Conago, and Hager. I loved watching Benoit work. I loved him and Angle was amazing. Him and Malenko, him and Mysterio. I loved how he worked. Mm-hmm. That strong, in your face, technical style. I love that stuff. And I'm still pissed to this day that he died. I'm still mad that he did that he did.
Sure, yeah, I'm just tired of putting the disclaimer. Yep. Like it should be obvious at this point that nobody is like the worst people in the world go, yeah, that was probably not cool.
I mean, I don't know. Like the worst people?
Who are they?
Because the
worst people? The worst people that we're talking about, well, yeah, them too. Are like the Dahmers of the world. Well, sure, so like,
but I mean, I
don't think they would care.
But I think even Trump and Biden could come together and go, yeah, Chris Benoit really shouldn't have did that. Like,
that's fair. Probably.
That's fair.
Like, they can't agree on if the sky's blue, but I think everybody would go, yeah, we kind of wish Chris didn't do that. I know some people, like I said, it's not about, at this point, when it's been this long, it's not about, oh, you don't have any sympathy for the people that died that weren't Chris. Yes, I do. It's just, at this point, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Like,
it's been, almost 20 years, right?
Oh, that's been a long time. I still remember watching that ECW pay-per-view that he was supposed to win the title.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, me and my boys, we're all, we're drinking, we're smoking, we're having a great time. All of a sudden, like, CM Punk's wrestling for the title. I'm like, we're all like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Where is Chris? Because, we all do it. Our favorite wrestlers, we call them by first names. And I was like you. I mean, and Chris and Kurt, that was
phenomenal.
Like right at the beginning of when me and my friends transitioned from backyard wrestling to ring wrestling.
Right.
And it was, you try to patent yourself after them.
Yeah.
Not as much as, like, I was always into Chris. More of my moveset was Jericho. Yeah. But as far as the intensity I brought, it would be at that level. The Chris Benoit, the Angles, the Lesnars. Like, I need to have Jerome up in here. He used to tell me, like, every time I came through that curtain, I looked like I wanted to kill somebody. Because I'm really good at that face. Okay.
Well, let's see.
Well, stop it.
I'm good at it.
Well, here's how.
Ah, screw the kids.
Well,
that's fair.
Okay.
Their day was yesterday.
Yeah.
Today is ours, damn it.
Today is ours. Turkey and gravy.
Yeah. And mac and cheese, them biscuits.
Oh yeah, let's get it going.
Oh my god.
And buffalo chicken empanadas.
Get out.
We had
Get out.
We had Adam's wedding. Those were good. I was telling you, I was eating the hell out of
those are fitting for every celebration. I don't care if it's the Super Bowl. I don't care if it's WrestleMania, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, your grandmother's birthday.
Yeah, it's fine. No,
buffalo chicken empanadas.
We went to our friend Adam's wedding, and there were these buffalo chicken empanadas that were, just
empanadas.
Fantastic.
So good.
I made one mistake.
I'm just copying him.
What are you, the hype man of a hip hop show?
Pretty much.
Jesus.
No, he can't do that.
Right.
No.
But anyway, they were fantastic. And I mean, I was nom, and then all of a sudden we were out because you were nom. But then
I was at the bar a lot too.
He wasn't doing that.
I was doing a lot of things. I was not falling over because I never would have got a phone number if I would have been falling over drunk.
I mean,
no, you were falling for
neither was I.
That was
only because I was strapped to the chair that I was sitting in.
I had like one drink, if any.
But
I had two.
Okay.
My mistake.
You're lightweight. Okay.
But then Random Pain takes a bite of his buffalo chicken
empanadas.
There it is, and then he goes, it was too spicy for him, which is fine, whatever. Pussy.
Oh, now you have something to say.
Well, no, I hope he's tuning in.
He's part of the fan club. He kind of can get away with it.
Yeah.
So,
he's on the payroll.
And I felt so bad when I was like, I'll take it. So I was like, I'm not letting that go to waste. Something's good. So yeah, that's the story. That's the story. All right, Chris has a couple more comments.
Oh, Joe.
His face is going to come back.
I've already read it.
That's probably why his inflection got a little bit angry.
Yeah. Calm down. What are you?
I've already read it.
God, you act like you're in Triple H's weight room.
Wow. If only I would be so lucky to be invited to someone that could outlift me.
Get the muscles.
House. That'd be cool.
When a ref shrugs and interacts with fans, cheering her during the match, this is not professional.
Oh, this is not professional because we can't have fun and we're fucking robots? Get serious. Get serious.
Oh, my God.
I love that you're interacting with the show, my friend. But at some point in time, who cares? It's a shoulder shrug. Get serious. No. You guys aren't robots. No. I don't expect you to be robots.
It's professional, though. It's professional.
Chris, call him a moron.
Okay, but here's the whole thing that I get upset with when we go super serious about pro wrestling.
You need to get him an accordion.
It's supposed, at the end of the day, pro wrestling is supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, whether you are the wrestler, the official, or the commentator, what in the hell are you even doing? Because why are you there?
Because people pay to watch wrestling.
They're never going to pay. But also, people pay to watch the NFL. When no, hold on, listen. When a coach argues with an official, do they stand there stoically and keep their mouth shut? No, they get in their face.
Because that's a part of the storyline. They're making.
So why is a shoulder shrug such a big deal? Who cares?
Because
if she can't control who the fans cheer for, because she is loved the way Earl Hebner is. Not at that same level, but Earl Hebner was loved like that. Earl Hebner would get cheered at live events. The AEW fan base love Aubrey Edwards. She cannot control what they cheer for.
I hear you.
But
here's the
thing too. If they do cheer for her, she shouldn't go off on it though.
Yeah.
Stay in the corner. Just let them cheer, but don't interact with them. Just stay there, wait until the match starts, win the bell, do her job.
Let me ask you this.
So we're talking about something that's not even before the match. This is something that happened as she's coming out, like we do for everyone that comes out.
No, can I ask you a question? Yeah. But how does her if it's during? And I wasn't at the Columbus show because
I'll put it this: I don't recall seeing her shoulders shrug. That's how much it bothered me.
But with your habits, I'm not sure.
I didn't see it either.
I don't get drunk when Jason's around. That's why Jason doesn't come to me with wet.
He was texting me. He wasn't drunk.
I can't do that. I can't do that around him either. Come on, man.
Apparently he needs some of that now. I'm a son of a bitch.
Good father, sir. Standards.
I didn't say you couldn't get stoned and or not being it.
That's not a barometer for being a bad parent.
It depends the situation. Are you smoking a cigarette in your car with your infant in a baby thing? No, I saw it yesterday at the gas station, and I almost yelled.
Well, I almost yelled.
Which he didn't, so.
In the in the passenger seat, while the mom.
I hate that.
While the mom is in the store,
if you can
can't get your lazy ass out of your car with your infant in a car seat to smoke your fucking cigarette. You know how many cigarettes I've smoked with my son in the car in his 14 and a half years of life? That's fucking many. And you have seen how bad I am when it comes to smoking cigarettes and driving.
Nobody questioned your ability as a father.
I had to go off because I forgot to tell people about what I saw yesterday, and it's been eating me alive because I hate it. I hate it. You can't control your nicotine habit when your kid's not in the car.
Look at the camera, not us. PSA for all of America. If you're able to hit somebody, they can hear you. You don't need to, hey buddy. Yeah. If you can hit somebody, if you are close enough to do one of these, they can hear you, I promise you.
The pandemic's over, stop crying.
Anywho, it was one of the aggressive things.
I was excited.
Yeah. Like, I just got a flu shot there yesterday, you bastard.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, I shouldn't have to. Why are you hitting me? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we will just joshing. When we come back,
I'm in a mood today. What can I say?
Grumpy bastard.
Yeah.
When we come back,
I know. Why are you so mean?
Why are you so mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tim is never going to come back with his Rudy Should
I don't know. I think he's having a great time.
I hope so. So, when we come back, we're going to talk the CM Punk buyout situation. We're going to continue to ask Tim questions on what makes a good referee and why Aubrey Edwards isn't one. Said that. And McCarthy's going to show us his Aubrey Edwards poster collection.
Oh my God.
It probably looks like the bottom of a birdcage. We'll be right back here on To the Turnbuckle. A Snapmare and Bruiser Nation production. Don't you move.
Do you have kids? Looking for a fun, inviting way to wear them out and help them stay healthy and fit? Then look no further, my friends. WrestleFit Jr. is exactly what you're looking for. Certified personal trainer and pro wrestler Superman Onyx will treat your mini you to a fitness program like no other. With exercises like running the ropes to tire flips and combining healthy eating habits and personal accountability, your child will earn the conditioning of a pro wrestler without the bumps. Stop by the Now Training Center at 625 Eastgate Parkway, Blacklick, Ohio 43004, or visit WrestleFitJr.com on Facebook for class schedules and book an appointment today.
Hey, what's up, guys? Superman Onyx here. Hey, WrestleFit, one of the newest, baddest workouts out there right now. Now, yes, the word wrestling is in it, and I'm by a wrestling ring, but you won't be wrestling. You won't be doing the headlocks or the slams or the spine busters that I do. Yeah, but what you will be doing is everything that we do to get ready to get in the ring, from kettlebell swings to slam balls to flipping tires to hitting tires to doing Olympic weightlifting movements. Guys, you don't want to miss out on this. WrestleFit is the way to go. Get you a little bit of everything. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, hey there, Bruiser Nation. Raise those anchors and get ready to wear the official merch of Bruiser Nation Productions. Visit BruiserNationProductions.com. Your love of the Bruiser Nation as you go about your day in style. We have Bruise Cruise podcast and To the Turnbuckle tees, hoodies, jackets, shoes, bags, and even pillows. You heard that right. Pillows. That's BruiserNationProductions.com. Once again, BruiserNationProductions.com. And remember, Bruiser Nation, stay good, because I'm always good.
Back to the Turnbuckle, where we just had to separate Tim and McCarthy.
I did nothing. I just ran.
Next thing you know, they were shirtless.
You ran?
Yeah. Wow. Next thing you know, they were shirtless.
Almighty.
Yeah, they were shirtless and seeing what's what.
I won.
Dang it, it's a wider picture, so I can't flip him off.
Oh, wow. You can. Who gives a shit? There you go. There you go.
It is quite ginormous.
That's great.
Thank you.
It is quite ginormous. Anywho, now we are flipping birdies like Elon Musk.
That was a great revelation.
Good.
I was like, oh, wow, hey, look at that.
What?
Why?
Okay.
I'm so confused.
What?
Why is NCAA.TV Wrestling Game Day on our comments? I'm confused.
Oh, boy.
It's a troll account, maybe?
Who's Howland and why did they copy and paste our intro? I'm confused.
We're big time. No.
I guess.
We've gone big time.
Ah, Chris, please no shirtless Tim.
Wow. Thanks, Chris.
So, all right,
Now we're friends again. Thanks, Chris.
we're going to start a new a new goal here for the podcast, and that's Aubrey Edwards needs to obviously meet her biggest fan.
I agree.
I wouldn't call biggest fan.
No,
Maybe.
no, I agree. I think
You're definitely up there.
I said maybe.
no, I think you are.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, frankly, I don't know who.
Start to go fun me.
Absolutely, look.
Yeah.
Gotta go upstairs, see if he's got a shrine to her.
Okay.
Probably looks like the bottom of a birdcage. I'm telling you. So,
Pretty egregious. I don't have some class.
What's
Clean
that?
up after myself. Come on. Jeez.
What kind of crazed man do you take him for? He's got class.
he's got. So, but at least you clean up after yourself. You know, just like
It's not like he just throws all of her belongings, everywhere. He just, keeps it all nice and clean.
Yeah. So there's no like drippage or any of that at the bottom. All right, that's good. I mean, good for
We
you.
here at Snapmare and Bruiser Nation Productions do not condone the language or
I said
innuendos
hold on.
used on the podcasts that feature on our channels.
First of all,
I condone it.
First of all, I said drippage. Nobody knows what I was talking about.
That's fair.
If they listen to the rest of the conversation,
I
I'm
said
pretty
looks
sure
like the
they
bottom
can
of a
figure it
bird.
out.
Yeah, they can figure, but that is their assumption.
And that's that's their fault.
And when you assume, you make an ass out of you, me, and Aubrey Edwards. All right. So let's not.
How
mess
long you
with-
been saving that one?
It came to me right now.
Nice.
Save it.
You never know. You might have thought a good one in the shower, like, oh, I got to hold on to that one. See?
But never like weeks in advance. like sometimes I'll be in the shower, getting ready to come here for the show, right? So I'll be like, you know what? That'd be funny if I say it at some point today. But I've never once thought weeks in advance. You wait, 6 weeks from now, I'm gonna drop
this shit on you.
Who does that?
So
Rappers, probably.
No.
Because they got to think of stuff for their next rap battles.
yeah, Eminem's got his big notepad in the
Wrestlers
shower.
probably do.
Sticking out.
Who?
Actually, honestly, wrestlers probably do. Songwriters probably do.
No, I mean,
Write shit down all the time. Does it always get used? No, but if an idea pops into your head, it might be good. It might not be. You got to write that stuff down.
the majority of homos I've seen are called like on the fly.
No, all promos should be on the fly. But if you have an idea that pops in your head that, ooh, this might make a good promo, you're gonna write that shit down so you don't forget.
Who are we, Vince? Speaking of promos on the fly,
Ooh, where's this one going?
let's talk about CM Punk's buyout situation.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Are we good with that? Tim, are you up to date on everything CM Punk with all that,
Pretty much.
Hi, Marissa.
What?
Hi, Marissa.
Hi, Marissa. It's a wild damn
You
show
missed
today.
a lot.
Yeah, you kind of did miss a lot.
We love
That was
we love
that one
bird
guy.
cages. We
That's
love
okay.
bird
The audio
cages.
edition will be available Thursday at 6.
We love bird cages here.
Look at you setting a time and date.
And audio, apparently.
Well, it took the time slot of the Bruce Cruise podcast because I don't have time to do it.
Nice. So when do you bring that back? Or is it?
We'll see how the next ASWA show goes. If it goes as smoothly as I want, as far as with the switcher and everything, I don't have to sit here for 18 fucking hours and edit. We'll bring it back.
Well, at least you're sleeping 6. 18 hours. 6. Got me. Logan plays jokes in the
Ha! Peyton busted you out. Yes! I knew it.
No, I admitted to what I just said, which was a few hours before the shower. I'll go, yeah, that works.
All the time. That's not all the time, though. She says all the time.
Well, I don't. Look, I love it, honey. That is some serious hyperbole. I do not do it all the time. A couple hours, sure. If I think, yeah, that'll kill, but because it just comes to me, right? Like I said, look, there's a few things you're going to do in life. You're going to take baths, and you're going to have bowel movements, people. And those are when you're going to think, because there's not a whole lot to stimulate the eye brain.
That's true.
So that's just the reality of it. And you can either look at the back of the Head and Shoulders, shampoo bottle, but I got down, rinse, repeat, cleanse twice. And yes, I know, everybody squats and stirs nowadays, including yours truly. I was up there doing it. You guys got the text to prove it. But sure, I think
that was a weird text to drive on the way here.
I mean, I already knew.
Is it that strange?
I was sitting right here.
Well, yeah. But
Considering some of the texts you've sent, you're right. That's not the weirdest text I've probably ever gotten.
I've seen some fucked up texts before. Oh
I
my
don't.
God.
But I don't ever just text one of you. I text both of you. Oh, I never have
He
once.
spreads. He shares the wealth.
Yeah, I never have once. I've never texted Jason solo. Like, it's very rare when I do. Every now and again, there'll be a promo I like or something like, yeah, I gotta tell you.
Or I've said something on the show, and he probably.
You regret it?
Hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
So now,
Like
Peter,
when I made the straight spine comments.
I'm trying to be like my hero Hulk Hogan. Damn it! All right, Peter, you know that's not true. You know it.
I love how now he's doing it. He's looking at the computer instead of the camera, and he's responding to Peyton.
That's just because that's complete.
Yes. Did it?
That's Fader News and CNN.
Ha!
I'm sorry. No.
He once planned a joke for his brothers 3 months in advance.
No, he didn't.
Oh my
3
God.
months in advance.
Busted out.
Hold on here.
Wait,
Didn't do that. I'm trying to think.
was it like a roast or something?
Hold on. That is true. Hold on. That is true. Let me tell you. We went to Incarceration up in Mansfield.
Okay.
The festival, and my brother spends thousands, and we go like every year, right? Big music festival. And Peyton ended up sharing a hotel room with us. She's there to help me also go to the festival. But obviously, you guys know I need a little help here and there. And so, not in the areas that count.
I know. I didn't say a word.
I saw that twinkle in your eye.
I was thinking it.
That's fair. Yeah.
I was intently listening to your story
Tim, what do you
because
think of it? Tim,
you
what do you
mentioned
think of it?
Incarceration Festival. That's all I needed to hear. This is bound to be a good story.
So here's what happened. Yes,
Titties.
I actually that is true. One time I did do it because I said to myself, "You guys seen Talladega Nights?"
Yes.
So I said to myself at some point, because we were all sharing a hotel room, 2 beds. I'm sleeping with Peyton, obviously. My brother's going to share one for the weekend. And I thought, at some point when it gets quiet down and everybody's tired, when you're tired, everything's a little funny, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, at some point we're going to get worn down, and I'm going to be laying there in the hotel bed with Peyton, and they're going to be laying right next to us in the other bed, and I'm going to drop the line where they're making out on the dinner table, right? And Ricky Bobby just goes, everybody just keep eating. And I was like, that's going to kill, because everybody's going to be tired and fatigued, and let everybody just keep eating. Where he's like, and then what's his name goes, I'll hold her hair, right? You remember that scene?
John C. Reilly.
Yeah. And so I thought, man, that'll kill. And so yes, I did plan it out. But here's the kicker. Here's where this is all washed away. It never happened.
You still planned it though.
But the right time never came. Because you're waiting because you got to time it right. If I say it right now, like if I say it while everybody's wide awake and good, it's just we move on.
No.
But if you say it at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and everybody's fatigued and tired and been hot, sweating like a whore.
Oh my
all day,
God,
that was hysterical.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And so just that proper time never came, and I was disappointed. And the fact that you would bust me out like that is a real damn shame, Peter. It really is.
I mean,
He's still looking at the computer screen.
It's really a damn shame. I love you, woman, and you're over here blowing the gimmick. Come on, kayfabe's so important. Look, you think Taker would have had 29 successful years of kayfabe? I don't count the last year because it was pretty not successful kayfabe.
It's pretty accurate.
True. I don't think he would have had 29 years if every Tom, Dick, and Harry was just blowing the whole gimmick for him. This is wild. Commitment.
What Tom, Harry, and Dick do on their own time is between them.
First of all, that's an old school.
I know you don't have to explain it.
I'm explaining to the younger viewers of the show.
Don't, because then their parents will go, I heard a joke on this one podcast. What's it mean?"
God.
Can't wait. All right, so let's talk about, speaking of people putting foots in mouths and saying a lot of things.
CM Punk.
CM Punk, we all know the big media scrum. Tim, I'm one of the rare people that I thought he kind of said what needed to be said. He just picked the worst venue to
That's
do
it, yeah. I agree with that.
Now they say, these two tell me, well, and I have come to agree that probably shouldn't have did that in media scrum. But as he likes to say or has said in recent months, tell me when he's telling lies. Everything he said
was the truth.
I thought it was absolutely true. So
It was also but also, why is absolutely no one getting on Hangman?
Because CM Punk doesn't need to be such a child.
Hangman went into business for
Oh,
himself.
for God's sakes! Like CM Punk has never done that before. You know what you do in that situation? You
On
do what
national
John Moxley.
TV?
You do what John Moxley did and say, "No, shut up. That's not how we're going to do this." You don't hold on to it for 3 months like a child, and then
asked
call
the
people
voters, though.
children. It doesn't make sense. You're acting childish. Oh my God, he said something wrong. Wah. So what do? You stop him in his tracks like a professional.
And plus, he's had multiple opportunities in the ring to
Apologize. And he hasn't.
Well, no, not that. Like, Punk's had plenty of opportunity in the ring to make do on that. Like, hey, we've been in the ring together.
And let's not all forget that he pretty much evened that out when he went out into the ring knowing Hangman Page was not there and told Hangman to come out and wrestle him. That evens it out right there. So what's your problem?
Hangman was there. He was in catering.
Whatever it is, he wasn't supposed to come out. He wasn't even on the show that night.
I thought that was great.
Hey, I thought it was hilarious. Yeah. But you can't sit here and be mad for somebody going into business for himself when you do the same thing and then bring it up 2 months later during a media scrum for no reason. No reason. He started the conversation. It's already been proven. He started the entire thing for no reason.
I have said before that I think, and again, I don't know because CM Punk marches to a very different beat, right? I think that CM Punk knew he was hurt, and he's like, "I'm going to be away for." I don't think he knew that he was going to go as far as he did, because I think he got caught up in the moment. At some point, we've all done that, right? I'm gonna let him have it, and then you end up letting him have it too much.
Yeah.
And again, I don't
like
know
saying
this.
you're working with children.
Punk, if I was Punk, before the whole thing exploded, I would have pulled Tony aside and said, "Look, this was happening. You're in charge. Deal with this now, or I'm gonna do something."
What was happening?
And then if Tony didn't do anything, then I would have just been like, "Okay, now it's on. You didn't do anything about it."
Well, we knew the thing about it is Tony, according to reports, knew something was going to happen. We don't know.
But he's talking about CM Punk coming to Tony Khan and saying something's going on. You need to fix it.
And
what was going on?
Well, even if it's just the little minor things to piss off a grumpy CM Punk, even if it's not fair, or right, I would have appreciated that more. I'd appreciate if that happened. I don't know that it did. I don't think it did. But I would appreciate knowing that, all right, you did give some sort of effort before you completely set off a proverbial bomb on the company to say, "Hey, Tony, this is really bothering me." Because at this point, we also don't know what kind of role CM Punk had or has in the company still technically.
That was even worse.
Because now we know that he had some sort of manager
office job.
It's an office job, so he could have health insurance.
So,
he did?
Supposedly.
So
okay, I know that.
You're assuming that's what it was for. We don't know.
That's what they do with everybody. Not everybody, but a lot of their contracted talent to get them to that 40-hour mark. They have an office job, and they just do stuff. Now, that office job may be producing.
Could be anything, yeah.
But you
wish I had an office job like that.
But can we agree with this now? Yeah. He is likely right, but that's still an assumption. Yeah. He is likely right, but that's still an assumption.
We haven't had it confirmed yet.
So we don't know, because we all thought the one line that CM Punk said that we were all like, "What are you talking about?" Like, even me, was, "I'm trying to run a business." We all thought, "No, you're not. You're."
And did he say that?
He said that during.
He said that towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end of the media scrum, he said, "I'm trying to run a business," and we all that was the one.
We all thought he was like, "Okay, you're the top guy. I get that," but
I think he said. I think he said we're trying to run.
He said,
he definitely said,
"I'm trying to run."
Oh, he did?
I was like, "Hello, Hulkster, how are you?" That was the one line we all collectively agreed on. Then Tony Khan a few weeks ago says that, essentially implies he has an office job. He didn't say it, but he added him in with the elite, right? Well, you saw the context of that interview, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if CM Punk went to Tony Khan. I'll probably never know, though. I hope. I
feel like he did. I feel like Hunk went to Khan and said, "Look, this is what's going on. You're in charge. Be the boss. do something, and then when Tony didn't, he went, okay.
So
I'm done.
I'm still wondering what's so egregious because there was a point where Tony Khan said, "Stop leaking shit, or I'll deal with you."
Sure.
I don't know what the punishment was for that, but that was beef. That was before
Wasn't it the roster?
the medium scrum. He said it to the whole roster.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. CM Punk was out of line. I don't care. It was nothing that he
I
needed
agree with
to
that,
say.
yeah.
It was nothing that he needed to say because none of it was constructive. Had he thrown in ways to make them better, sure. You have a meeting and you say, look, I don't think you're doing enough. You could do this, you could do this, you can do this. But it's been proven in CM Punk's career, he's not good at giving constructive criticism. He's very... And that's how he is. Not everybody is. I'm not getting on CM Punk about not being able to give constructive criticism.
He's very...
And let's be
blunt,
honest.
and that's okay.
And let's be honest, until recent years, the whole wrestling business was bad about that.
Yeah.
The criticism was...
It was awful.
It was...
Dude, even now it's bad.
You're going to get slapped, that's how we correct you.
Yep.
And that's just an awful way of doing it, and I don't
That's
care
how I
who.
feel sometimes with that one.
What?
Here we go again.
What did I do this time?
Nothing.
Sometimes you get awful hot during those Buckeye games, buddy.
That's true.
You start getting scary. I'm like, calm down, Jesus.
You Snickers.
You're not you when you're being a whore. Well, I couldn't say when you're hungry, you don't want to take away from their advertisement, get sued, the whole nine there. Yeah. So
We didn't say all of it.
So we all. So I much more agree with Tim. You guys are so ready to never hear the name CM Punk again, and I respect that.
What? I don't want him to go away forever.
I've never said
right
that
now
either.
his time is done in AEW.
You were ready to get a pitchfork and stab him the day after.
Out of AEW, yes. Because my biggest thing the
Do you
entire
want him in WWE?
Sure, if he's not going to pull this stuff in again.
I can see Trips bringing him
I could definitely see it happening.
fuck a Brock Lesnar schedule.
But
I can definitely see it happening.
But we'll see him.
The only problem is he gets paid in ice cream bars.
Well, sure. But do you think CM Punk will agree to that if that were to ever happen? Because
Getting paid in ice cream bars? Hell no.
No, obviously. But CM Punk has been so anti part timer. He was very anti part timer with The Rock. We heard what he said out of character on the podcast with Colt Cabana, where
Apparently are now not
Oh,
friends
they're
anymore.
not pals.
No.
Scott
Been
Cole-
it's been what,
So-
10 years
Yeah.
plus? He gave the exact amount for somebody that doesn't give a shit about Colt Cabana. He knew down to the day that they stopped being cool.
So my question to you, Tim, my question to everybody, and I'll start with you, Tim. Do you think CM Punk would agree to a part-time schedule given his past criticism very heavily of part-timers and WWE's use of them?
I think now he would, because his buys are hanged up. Mm-hmm. Half his career, half his time in AEW, he was hurt.
Yeah.
Because he was going every single week. When you're at that age and been doing this for so long, your body can only take so much. Then it's like, ugh.
Especially after you haven't done it in 7 years.
Right.
You're not callous.
Your body is like when you first hit the mat, your body goes it's like shock in a sense because it's such a weird feeling to you. So I think now he would because his body is a shot. His ankle got destroyed, right? Yeah. His foot's destroyed. His shoulder's destroyed, right? So I'm assuming now it's thinking, okay, I can't go full time. Mm-hmm. I can do this date. I can do this date. I can do this date. That'll help probably. Mm-hmm. So I think he would.
All right, so now let me go to Mr. Napper, the man who now claims he's fair towards CM Punk, which is not right by.
Wow.
I never said fair.
All right, that's fine. It's fine. Sorry about putting words in your mouth. Sorry. Next thing you know, it's like a media scrum in here. So, do you think that
Logan Morris now.
Do you think that CM Punk would do a part-time schedule for the WWE? We're not asking. What I'm not asking you is, do you think Triple H would bring him back? And we can debate that all day long. Do you think if the offer was presented to CM Punk of a big-time Brock Lesnar type schedule for the similar amount of money, would he take that deal? Given we know how critical he was, and frankly, still kind of is of people that are part-timers, do you think he would take it?
Yes.
Why?
Basically what Tim said. And it's because of the concurrent... It's not even so much that he's had injuries. It's been injury after injury after injury in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that very, very
Bad
rarely
ones
happens.
too. Very, very
Yeah.
bad
And
ones too. Like
so-
months out.
And he's going to be out for a while. Like, this isn't...
9 months, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I think we're already down to, 7 now?
Yeah, it's been...
Yeah, it's already been like
It's
2
been
months. I
2
mean,
Time
full
flies.
gears in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
But he'll probably be out in total for at least 7 months recovery time-wise. Not, depending on whether or not he stays, doesn't really matter. He's going to be out for a while. That's a lot of time to reflect. And if I'm him, and he should honestly do this no matter what, take time to reflect and realize your body is, like Tim said, it's not what it once was. Sure. We all said that, especially whenever he first came back. He did not look as clean in the ring as he once did.
sure.
He's what, 43?
40, something like that,
Something
43,
like that,
44.
That's like old. You do this
Yeah.
now. That's very, very old.
So I think he should, even if he does, I think he should. I'll say that because, we've touched on, he's not a spring chicken anymore. His body is clearly breaking down at a alarming rate, to be honest. And if the money's good,
Take it.
take it. And if he still has an enjoyment in it, I know they've not been the best of pals over the course of the last 20 years, but
Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite.
I think Hunter is at a place now where if they sat down at a table and Vince is not in the room, I think that they could come to an agreement. I think being in a management role more than a actual, and now the fact that he's actually retired from competing.
Or teacher, even.
Well, yeah. But I mean, like Hunter being completely retired from the business will have honestly no. I shouldn't say no involvement. Like I'm sure he'll still be involved in. Clearly, he was involved in the DX segment, but like physically, he's not going to be having any matches.
Sure.
In-ring stuff.
Yeah, like what he did on Monday, I consider probably the extent of what we're going to see out of Triple H in the next 20 years, so on and so forth, as far as physicality.
I assume, unless he goes crazy like old Nate.
That's very true.
Oh,
It's very true. But I think the fact that he has kind of taken that step back and has become more of that management role and has seen things on that side and the other side, I think they could have that conversation again.
Sure.
Plus, I mean, Hunter's had a lot to do with a lot of people that once had a very bad taste in their mouth from WWE coming back into the fold.
I hear you.
Gallows and Anderson.
Allow me to give you the different denominator here. CM Punk's issue with WWE was mostly Triple H and not Vince McMahon.
No,
he didn't like Vince McMahon. But,
that's why I
he was
brought
much more comfortable.
that's
with
why I
him.
brought up the fact that I think because of the fact that Hunter's had more of a backstage role now than he did then.
He's just on out back then, right?
He was still doing quite a bit on camera at that point.
Yeah, he came out of retirement, completely blew CM Punk's momentum at Night of Champions. Thanks a lot, Big Nose.
I think where they are both at this point, I think if that conversation happened and they had that phone call,
Sure.
I think Hunter would be better of it, and I also think that hopefully CM Punk would be better of it.
Because now Hunter's about business.
Yeah. I actually, here's where I do agree with you. I agree that Hunter would be willing to call and have the conversation.
CM Punk not so much.
I don't think CM Punk is.
He hasn't changed.
He's the modern day Bret Hart in terms of grudge holding.
Well,
Yeah,
you know what? Let's wait 7 months.
And
Because
that's
like you said, 7 months is a really long time to reflect. So maybe at the time,
and if he is really going to be bought out of his contract, you got some thinking to do.
Yeah.
Sure, but
he's with millions now.
And it really depends when that happens. If it happens 7 months down the line, he's probably not going to do as much thinking. But if it's happening, like, let's say in the next 2 months, which kind of looks like it may happen, you've got 5 months to kind of contemplate what you're going to do. And if people are willing to give you an offer and make a phone call,
I think take it.
maybe you take it.
sure, I think
Just listen to him.
As a businessman, I absolutely agree. But here's the thing, and here's where I think I'm going to give my thought, and then we'll go to you, McCarthy. Here's where I don't think that happens because of CM Punk. Because some guys, and the biggest example in this business right now, in my opinion, is Bret Hart. Some guys just don't get over it. So, I mean, every time Bret Hart can mention bad things about Goldberg, he does it.
Yes,
Whether that's right or wrong, he does that. And some guys just don't get over it. Some guys just don't move on. And I don't know if Triple H has got the Jedi mind trick power that Vince McMahon kind of does, which is, come on in here, pal. Sit down.
Come to Papa.
I don't, and plus, if he is in fact getting bought out, if that is true, and we still don't entirely know, it feels like we're heading that way. But again, wrestling's weird.
Wrestling.
If he is getting bought out, he's going to get bought out for such an amount of money that he doesn't need to work.
No,
not for a
It
while.
must be like 10 mil?
Yeah.
Stay home then. I'm good with that.
I think Brian Alvarez said from the Wrestling Observer this week, they're basing it on they think he's getting bought out. He doesn't think he's going to wrestle again if he gets bought out because it's such an astronomical amount of money that he doesn't need to.
If someone gives me 10 million tomorrow, I'm out. Goodbye.
And let's say he's getting bought out. Okay. CM Punk. The one thing about CM Punk we all agree on is clearly he managed his money very well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he didn't do very many major projects while he was out of the wrestling business. The biggest thing he ever did was open a pro wrestling tee store. Remember when he opened it and it was a humongous deal?
Yeah.
Other than that, he doesn't have a ton of revenue coming in, so obviously
He's one of the few guys who made a living on the independents.
Yeah.
Because he saved everything. He saved every single dime that he had.
So if he's not driven by money, what's up, Buster? If he's not driven by money, and it doesn't feel like CM Punk is, can we all agree on that? CM Punk is not driven by money?
No, it doesn't seem.
Even before he came, he was okay.
Yeah,
I think he's like any of us.
Yeah, he'll take.
He wants to make as much money as he possibly can, but
Sure.
he's not. He wasn't hurting before
No,
he
he was
signed with
good.
AEW.
So let's play this out. Hear me out on this. So if he's not about money, and if he's not going to need it, assuming he gets bought out, if he's getting bought out, is he really going to quote unquote sell his soul to the company that is kind of? I mean, let's be honest. His legacy, the reason he's a quote unquote legend to some circles, is the way he stood up to WWE and Triple H and Vince McMahon. Will you sell your soul for that when you don't need that kind of money? When you're not driven that way? And if you do, you're not going to do it instantly. It will probably take a few years until you start to run a little lower, and then we're talking about a 46, 47, maybe a 50-year-old CM Punk, and
Even then, it's like, what now?
Like, other than a Hall of Fame induction and maybe a couple of one-off cool things, what would be the point? I'll tell you where I think CM Punk should go, assuming that his AEW career is over. I think he could do the same thing and have far more impact for New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I can see that, but the style is like way more intense.
I thought that too. I don't think his style doesn't fit as well in New Japan. I think a decade ago,
he could do.
I think he would have fit just fine.
Yeah,
but he's and I'm not 45, so I'm not like talking shit. Like he's a step slower.
Sure.
He's not as durable as he was, and New Japan is more hard hitting than AEW.
New Japan's more.
And I agree with you, but
in your face.
But I believe he could do an Undertaker similar type thing. How many times have we heard Undertaker say the last several years was I had a match or two and then I got to go get something fixed?
But also think about this too: how big of a name is he in Japan? Will he draw the money?
Well, I don't know if he'll draw money in Japan. That's
the thing too.
But here's where I've thought this out. I got you on this one, Tim. New Japan desperately wants to expand into America. They desperately want to expand more into an American territory. No one is going to get not quite the same amount of eyeballs he would have gotten pre-AEW, of course, because we were clamoring more. But all kidding aside, a lot of people would tune in to see CM Punk have 4 or 5 big matches a year in New Japan. And I know it's a much more hard-hitting style. Stick him in some tag matches. I mean, you can get around.
Bad idea.
All kidding aside, I don't think Dory Funk Jr. is officially retired and he wrestles in Japan.
Dory Funk Jr. is a completely different animal from
And
CM Punk.
My point being is if we have reached the point of CM Punk has limitations, for some big money matches, we can
If I was
around
New Japan, I would tell him, look, if you can spend a few months in the dojo,
sure,
make sure your body can actually handle the stuff that we could go through. If you can't, okay, fine. No problem, go home, no harm foul.
Sure.
If you can, okay, then we go from here. We gotta make sure his body will actually hold up.
Because here's my problem with him going back to WWE. Cool thought, be an iconic moment, I'd love to see it. Truly, I would. But let's be honest, at this point, no one's going to say that CM Punk is a benefit to the locker room. I'm the biggest fan of CM Punk on this show, as far as us regulars go. I don't know where you stand on Punk overall, but no one at this point will say he's a benefit to a locker room. We have seen nothing but good morale reports since Vince was either forced out or retired, depending on how you want to view it. Mm-hmm. CM Punk can absolutely, and I say this as a huge CM Punk guy, he can butcher all that. He can be like a 5-alarm forest fire.
It's also
in California
because he's a very, 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 very blunt person.
He says whatever the
hell he wants. A lot of guys and girls don't like that.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Did you see the comments by Britt Baker?
No.
Where she said something to the effect of she was sick and tired of seeing all the comments about the locker room. She said something about one person thinking that they were better than or that they were bigger than the entire company.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Well,
you think she's talking about CM Punk?
Yeah, of course she was talking about CM Punk. There's also been reports that people such as like Chris Jericho and half the locker room don't want to work with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Chris Jericho reportedly, which I believe it, if it's, and I'm sure Chris.
The comment that he liked.
Yeah. I'm sure that Chris Jericho said, you're a cancer to the locker room at this point. And frankly, whether I agree with what he said at the media scrum or not, it does become that way. You are now, whether you meant to be this way or not, you're now ostracized. Let's be honest. Some guys don't work in a full-time environment. I got news for you. If Brock Lesnar was on the road full-time,
he hated it.
He would hated it. Yeah, he would ruin that locker room.
That's why he
quit. Those 4 or 5 matches. He was
done.
He cannot do 12 months a year, 365. If he did, Brock Lesnar would ruin that locker room because he hates people. He can go he's going to make buku cash this Saturday and then
go home Sunday.
Yeah, and then guess what? I'll see you at the Rumble.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go hunting. I'm gonna go fishing.
Yeah, that's it. And so, but the thing about it is, with CM Punk, it's a little different, right? CM Punk, it's almost in a different way. It's almost Sting-esque. The thing Sting's had to think about when he went to WWE, your legacy was kind of you're the one guy that didn't get to WWE, and it was cool that you're an icon that never went there. So what CM Punk has got to think about is, does he want to take that big money that he probably can't get quite that amount anywhere else, but then kind of crap on the people that still defend him by going back to the the evil empire?
If I was him,
that does matter to him.
Yeah.
I just think that's a lot to
take the buyout and go home.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Now here's where I want to come to you, McCarthy. Do you think a buyout is coming? Do you think it's obvious? Do you think it's written in stone at this point? Because with wrestling, you never know. The biggest thing I can kind of compare this to, here comes my weekly Ric Flair talk of the week. Ric Flair looked dead to rights in WCW in '98. He sued the company. Bischoff and him were having ugly, ugly fallouts. He sued the company. Bischoff sued him. And Flair went home for like 6 months. And it looked like, I ain't coming back. Then, early '99, he comes back. He cuts the "Fire Me, I'm Already Fired" promo. They reunite the Four Horsemen. And they took the real-life heat of Eric Bischoff and Ric Flair. And all of a sudden, Ric Flair was back in WCW. So, would you say that's kind of comparable in this case? Because, I mean,
a little
Flair
bit.
in '98 was dead to rights in WCW. They hated each other. They felt like, hey, Buster.
Buster wants the ball.
That was my fault. I threw it.
I don't care.
So, do you think it is an absolute foregone conclusion that CM Punk will, in fact, be bought out? Do you buy that? What's your view on that?
I do think there's going to be a buyout, and I thought this before, because I thought, do I agree with everything that he said? No, not at all. But at the end of the day, you trashed, your entire company
and your boss
on live TV.
Bring it down, boys. Drop it.
That's definitely a fireable offense.
Sure.
But, I mean, there's contracts and everything else involved. And then you get the report of nobody wants to work with him. Now you're really trying to buy him out because now you're just going to waste money if you can't. And ideally, it's November. You're trying to get this money on the books this year so you can write this off this year.
Yeah.
You got to get that money on these books. So come on. Got to agree on something. And to be honest, Tony might pay him a little bit more than what the buyout states just for him to hurry up and let me get this over with.
If they don't buy out, I would get Punk, the Hux, and Omega in a room.
Yeah, you have to.
sell your shit right now, put it all to head, then we hook that into a storyline for next year.
I love that idea.
That would run his whole contract out.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that idea.
You got 4 people
We've
that we'll never
established.
work with.
Well, no, but like,
grown man.
so as much as I love the technical prowess of Bret the Hitman Hart,
Sure.
what Logan said is not wrong.
No.
He is a grudge holder.
Yeah.
So is CM Punk.
Yep.
I don't think he can swallow his pride enough.
Because
there were reports that they were doing mediation or something together to try to work better together as a team, and then a week later, buyout rumors start.
Yep.
So how well did that go?
Yeah, because here's what I think happened. Because there was that quick week, and I was, as you know, I was celebrating a lot in the chat, that it looked like all of a sudden CM Punk might come back.
Yeah.
I got a feeling probably Phil said, they coming back? Then I'm not. Because that's the way he is. And that's a detriment. Because sometimes in life, folks,
I understand that up to a certain point. I understand that. Like, they were all involved in this whole giant thing. If one come back, they should all come back.
Yeah.
Or they all go home.
Well, I don't... see, the one part I disagree with you on, Tim, is I think... As much as I want CM Punk back in AEW, I've made it very clear I still feel that way, and I'm still clinging to hope until it becomes official that he's gone. Nothing they did, meaning the Elite, I don't think anything they did was fireable because, yes, is it unprofessional? Absolutely. But as grown adults, as grown men, you can't expect CM Punk to run you down like dogs and then not to have to kind of deal with the grown man-ass consequences.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, when it became for Dave Meltzer a few weeks ago, it's kind of shifted now. But a few weeks ago, he was starting to speculate maybe the Elite wouldn't be back. And even I said, that would be horseshit. Because at the end of the day, CM Punk started this situation, at least on the public front. And as men, you talk that kind of...
But they did start spreading
Sure,
stuff.
absolutely they did. Yeah,
They did start doing a lot of...
I agree
There's
with that.
no
petty stuff.
corroborated story or proof that they were spreading the Colt Cabana rumors. There's we can assume all day long, but we don't know. Here's the other thing. They could have been sharing personal thoughts with someone they thought they could trust, because that's never happened before in any professional sport ever. So, I mean, yeah, we can say, oh my God, how could you guys be spreading all these rumors? Maybe they didn't mean to.
True, then just
it could be, and it's also true that they very well could have spread these rumors. We don't know.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's for one, it's wrestling. This stuff has happened since
You're
the
not
internet.
wrong. You're not wrong.
Same in NFL, same in NBA.
Sure.
Sorry, this is the one time I'll ever say this about anything. Cash your check, put your big boy pants on, and shut the fuck up. Normally, I don't say that to athletes because they make money because their sport makes money. And it is what it is. So I'm not like, damn you, you make millions more dollars than I do. But it's like, what is your problem? You have one of the greatest jobs in the world, and all you're focusing on is the negatives. You've been champion twice.
And like what?
And a dude that's been champion once on TV for 2 years says one thing you don't like, and it sets you off? You've been in professional wrestling for 30 years, bro. Like, come on. You know how this works. And then the Colt Cabana stuff. Like, I get it. Okay. Heaven forbid that it's like, maybe inadvertently, maybe CM Punk was part of a reason why he wasn't on TV. I'm not saying that CM Punk walked up to Tony Khan and said, I better never see him. But Tony Khan, being the wrestling historian that he is, and having long conversations with his talent, probably saw an issue. Which is why Colt Cabana he wasn't getting used that much to begin with when CM Punk came up. So this is why, like, I'm not...
Are we even sure he's alive?
Well, he's signed to Ring of Honor now, but I think Tony Khan was taking...
Sure, maybe he was out in a ditch.
And this is just an assumption as well. I think he was taking mitigating steps to keep from having the volatile situation that they ended up having. like I said, I'm not saying that CM Punk walked up to Tony Khan and said, if I see Colt Cabana, I'm out the door. But I think Tony, if he's smart as I think he is, would be trying to mitigate a situation.
The one thing I believe about CM Punk is that he's a very honest individual, whether I like him.
He is.
I believe everything that he said, he wholeheartedly believes.
And so I don't believe he knew that Colt Cabana was signed when he to AEW.
Yeah.
He knew it. I don't think he cared.
I don't think he did. I think that was like a very true statement when he might have made fun of it earlier, but I think that was a true statement when he was like, I don't care where he works. Like, I don't care.
He's
He's not.
sleeps.
He's not my. I don't pay his bills anymore. I don't care.
Yeah, he said I want fuck all to do with him.
Yeah.
So, but I think he saw that dirt sheet story because a few weeks before the media scrum, it was some speculation that the reason Colt Cabana wasn't even a part of like the Dark Order lately.
His defense, though, his defense, that'll get me upset also.
Sure.
That would piss me off too. If someone said that about me, I'm like, okay, no, motherfucker, that's not fucking true.
But you also can't randomly blow up like he obviously did. Or I don't know if it's random. I think he pre-planned it.
Oh, he planned all of
He
it.
pre-planned a little bit. And so it's this weird blend. Chris makes some good points. Punk has a deal with heels. He'll leave wrestling, probably go to Hollywood and piss people off there next. Probably. And then Chris says, but does WWE really need Punk? That is his question. Yeah. And absolutely, no. I agree. They don't. That's another reason.
No. Was Triple H in charge now? No, they don't. Really don't. When Vince was in charge, yes. Now, Hunter's in charge? No. Hunter's doing a phenomenal job. They don't need anybody else.
Yeah, so it's
they're,
one of those.
They're good.
Yeah, so you have one of those. That's where, again, I say maybe New Japan because I can see a value he'd bring to that in terms of helping to get U.S. exposure. He might even get you to stay up late a few nights. And so where I can't see at this point what value he'd really
if he would go to Impact, that'd be awesome though. But he won't.
Yeah, because they do those promos like after the show or after matches, and I'd love to see all his after match promos.
There's great.
Me and him crying like a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Chris Jericho's never done that.
Name one time.
Did he cry like a girl?
Name one time.
Do it.
That he cried like a girl. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, name one time.
When Randy Orton got his head busted open. He went out.
He was trying to be a good friend because he didn't know it was a
beat
work.
The fuck out of him, dude.
But still, he acted like a girl.
I mean, he was upset and ready to fight Brock Lesnar because he thought he legitimately beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Like that's not acting like a girl. That's being a stand-up friend. That's a totally so crying like a dude crying like a girl is, oh my god, you said something mean. Wah. Defending your friend, nah, that's being a good friend.
It's a work, you idiot.
Tim, beat up Logan. We aren't going to cry.
It's a work.
I'm good.
Dude, I didn't know it was a work.
Yes, but obviously...
No one did.
But that's the magic of what Vince created in that moment. Not even Chris Jericho knew it was a work. Chris didn't know that they talked about it and they were going to do it. Chris didn't know that. He didn't know it was a work. That's what made that so great.
I know your tone thinks otherwise, but I just want to make clear. I didn't say Chris was a terrible person.
I'm just saying.
You wanted one example, I gave you one, and then you didn't like it.
It's not a fair example. That's our new thing, apparently.
Robbie Collins tuned in. How are you, Robbie?
Hey, Robbie.
How are you, Robbie? He said, "My dude Tim." Yes, Tim Porris is right here. Look, I gotta ask you. We're having a lot of fun talking CM Punk, but let's get back to you for a second.
Okay.
What's your goals? What's left for you? What are you chasing?
To make a living at this, either get signed with WWE, AEW, Impact. My goal is to say, I make my living in the professional wrestling business. Mm-hmm. That's my end goal. Anything else? Oh shit! Mm-hmm. I don't care about marriage, kids, none of that shit. Mm. My whole thing is just this. This is my 210% focus on my career. Mm-hmm. That's it. Nothing else in my life actually matters except for this.
It's it.
Which sounds really awful. I know, but I mean, dude. The thing is, people don't understand how much of a grind this is. No one knows how much this fucking takes out of you, emotionally, physically, mentally. Like, it's a fucking grind. Like, so I'm never home.
Right.
I'm always going somewhere else. I've missed countless birthdays, holidays, anniversaries. I've missed my mom's birthday every single year. On the 1 year anniversary of my girlfriend's passing. Mm-hmm. They had a memorial for him. Mm-hmm. I didn't go. I had a show. Everyone else went. I didn't go. Mm-hmm. When your own mother says to you, "I'm so disappointed in you," that's a big thing. But I mean, dude, this is my life. This is the only thing that I ever loved or cared about. I always say this. The business has hurt me, mm-hmm. but it's never left me. You know, I've been dumped by so many girlfriends. I've ruined so many girlfriends because of this, friendships because of this. Yet I'm still doing this because this is my one thing that I fucking love. Mm-hmm. This is it. I don't know anything else. There's like no plan C, D, none of that shit. This is it.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
The Dolph Ziggler promo.
Yeah, it's true. Like,
sometimes
you give and you
give and you give. And you, that's it. Like,
so my question is, when did you know that this had to be your life? When did you know you wanted to get into it and you wouldn't be satisfied anything else?
I can tell you the exact date. December 14th, 2004, 5 o'clock, Madison Square Garden. That's right, Madison Square Garden.
The Garden.
No. The Garden. The Garden.
The Garden.
Manhattan, New York. So it was me, my dad, and my friend. We went there for my birthday. We got up at 4 in the morning, went to the train station, got on the train, went to Jamaica, Queens, went down 2 flights of stairs, got on the F train to Midtown, got off of that, walked to the Garden, and then saw it. And man, I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, oh shit, this is it. And dude, I fucking ran in the building, and I saw the ring, and time just stopped. It's just like fucking dead stopped. I saw the blue ropes, the gray and white apron sat down, mm-hmm. and I just knew right there. That's it. That's it. I was like 9 years old. I went, that's what I want to do. That's it. Nothing else. And I saw the whole show. Toy Wilson opened up this show. It was the SmackDown Holiday Special. It was a house show. Very, very, very underdraw. They drew like no one that day. But Toy Wilson opened the show, and it was insane. It was RVD and Mysterio versus Rene Dupree and Kenzo Suzuki. Mm-hmm. Heidenreich with Paul Heyman versus the Undertaker, and the main event was JBL versus Booker T versus Eddie Guerrero for the WWE Championship. I remember that night like it was like absolutely yesterday, and that's why I knew like okay, that's it. I just knew right then and there, and ever since then, that's what I wanted and nothing else. And people, and it's so funny. All the kids, it's like all the kids in my neighborhood want to be cops, firemen, teachers. I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna do wrestling. That's it. This is my schedule. This is my life back when I was a kid. Okay, this shows you how old that I am. Mondays I'll record on USA. Mm-hmm. Tuesday, come home from school, watch Raw. Wednesday, I shit you not, I will go downstairs to my basement, turn on FSN to watch Impact at 4 in the afternoon with the 6-sided ring and the big tunnel. Impact, yes. Thursday, I would watch SmackDown. Friday, I would go to Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, FYE, and fucking Video and get every single tape I can find from the 80s, 90s, whatever the fuck it was. All of it. Come home, watch that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday night, I would stop, then watch Varsity.
Yeah.
Like love that shit back in the day. It was awesome.
It was like on like 10 or 11 p.m.
Yeah, Spike TV. Yeah.
It was late as hell.
Yeah. Half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watching dart matches.
Yeah. With Josh Matthews and Al Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that.
That was like the Jamie Noble half hour right there.
Yeah, he was totally.
Jamie Noble and Nydia
was killing it. Oh, it's awesome. Then I would watch. I watched Sunday. Then before I went to bed, I watched Heat with Coach and with Coach and Lydia.
I don't think I never watched regularly with Heat, and I really wish I did.
Sunday night.
It was good.
Oh man, that was good for so
was
long,
really
and then
good.
all of a sudden it wasn't. It was like
amazing.
2 weeks. Like
Straight.
there was a time where when it first started,
It was fucking amazing.
and then all of a sudden
It went down so fast.
I think it was right around the time of halftime Heat. After
was,
that, it just bam right into the ground.
I was like, like as a young kid, he was fucking awesome. As I got older, I'm like, I see what's happening. Okay, this is awful. No, but that was my life. I watched that 24/7, and then at night I'll go in my basement and play my games. SmackDown vs. Raw, SmackDown vs. Raw 06. Here comes the pain. Just bring it. Shut your mouth. My first game I got. My mom bought me a PS1 for Christmas with WWE Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
I still have it to this day. I still have that game. Shut your mouth, and he goes to pain. To this day, I still play it. It's absolute fucking classic. Love those games to this day.
Now, how much wrestling do you watch today? Because obviously you're on the road all the time. So how much do you see?
Not as much. Because I've noticed if I watch too much before a show, I will overthink, and I'll just screw something up, which just drives me nuts. So I watch a lot, but I don't want to overdo myself because I would just screw something up. But I would take a amount less. So I have Peacock, my Peacock Impact Plus, Honor Club.
I gotta get Impact Plus back.
It's awesome, dude. It's fucking amazing.
I had it to start, and then I dropped it because I didn't really watch it that much because they didn't have very much on there at the time. And it's like, I gotta
Dude, it's amazing. I've watched the Impacts.
I gotta get
Oh
that
my
back.
god, it's amazing. Like, dude,
because that was when they first brought it out, and I think it was still kind of in development. a little bit.
Back when it was like the Global Wrestling Network.
Yeah.
It was kind of
Dude, watch like 04 to 07. Blow your fucking mind.
It was incredible.
It's amazing, dude. I remember watching that as a kid, going, "What? There's more than just WWE." Holy shit! I'm like, oh, and that helped me go to Ring of Honor, PG. That's how I discovered Samoa Joe and Danny Bryan. I'm like, whoa! I've been watching Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, and AJ Styles from Unbreakable 05.
What a classic.
Oh my god! I'm sitting there going, holy crap! Because back then, all we saw was like Raw. Giant, beefed up, guys. I didn't see guys like me. Small guys who can just go. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, I can be like them. I can be like Styles, P.D. Williams, Jay Lethal. I was thinking of Sanjay Dutt. Like, that introduced me to so many different guys and so many different companies. Ring of Honor, PWG, CCW. It just exploded then. And then that's when time I got my internet. And that's when it just exploded. Yeah. That's what got YouTube and like, oh my god, this is like, oh.
When I got a computer in my room, it was like, oh my god, I have this whole.
Dude, me too.
You had a computer in your room? Oh yeah, I'm old.
You see, dude. You see, dude. This is some old school shit for you. Mm-hmm. I used to go down to my dad's office, go on WWE.com and buy the matches. Mm-hmm. And once you go on matches, the matches, I like buy this all the fucking time.
Yeah.
My mom looked at the bell and goes, Tim, what's all these? Don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry. Ask Dad. He'll tell you.
Dad did it.
Yeah. So like,
I remember when I first, and it's not a big resource now, even though it should be. I remember when I first discovered CageMatch.net, and they have such a the database.
That helps so much.
Yeah, the database they have. If you don't know, have you ever been on CageMatch.net?
No.
A godsend.
It's a database. It's a
and
database.
You're older.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dirt.
I probably have been.
I thought he was going to slap me.
I'm sure no one remembers.
Where are you going?
I gotta pee.
Okay. All right. But anyway, CageMatch.net is.
It's a godsend.
It's literally a database of like every wrestling match, anything close to a major wrestling match taking place. I'm talking about just your regular.
That helps so much.
Anything. There's so much info there.
Yeah.
And what I like to do, and I still do it sometimes, is I will look for a match from a certain year. And see who was feuding with who.
Same thing too, yeah.
And I'll go, now I'll pop it up on Peacock or before it was the regular WWE Network, and just get a look at it.
I miss the network so much.
Yeah, the original. The original was so much better.
Honestly,
yeah, the original was so much better.
From the money standpoint,
I get.
I can understand it up to
billions of dollars. Damn it.
Absolutely, yeah. But the thing is, the fan in me, the marketing is like. It's wonderful. Because now to go on fucking Peacock, go down to the WWE section, click on this, go through all that, and rewind and fast forward, and just go, okay, here I am.
And they call it seasons like it's a regular TV show.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. It's neither fish nor fowl. It's not quite like it's some weird ass in between.
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny too. Like, dude, I remember, and this is again old school. It's old school. I remember being like really young and having a dish, a network. Mm-hmm. I remember we got WWE 24/7. Mm-hmm. Remember that? I got that
on demand.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
I went. Oh my god!
One of the most underrated things about that was those wrestling roundtables. Yes, all those people. And you'd sit and just listen to them tell the bull. It was it's amazing.
My favorite thing is my favorite thing for three. My favorite thing is watching. My favorite thing is
table for five. Whenever they feel like bringing the BSK on there.
My favorite thing.
Have you watched that one?
Not yet.
That's pretty good.
My favorite thing is the Legends of Wrestling. Mm-hmm. The on table. Mm-hmm. That's just awesome. See these old dudes just bullshit. It's like
just kind of sitting in.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
I still reserve the fact that Legends House should come back.
I agree.
It should be on actual television.
I want a Ric Flair season of Legends House. If you wouldn't watch that, you're out of your damn mind.
Okay, that needs to be on the network because that's going to get X-rated.
Yes,
and no TV channel's going to bring that on.
Are you kidding me? The Peacock subscriptions, the name fits, by the way, for that.
Don't get me wrong. Peacock as a whole is fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
It's fantastic, yeah. But the fan just wants
the original.
Back.
I loved it. It was our own thing.
Yeah,
it was our own.
Yeah,
because at the time that was like whenever the Big Ten Network started.
Yeah,
SEC Network. So it felt like all right, WWE's a sport.
We have like now we have like wrestling. We have wrestling's
Your
own
one-stop shop
thing
for just wrestling.
It's like and plus also I love the old territory section. That's my favorite thing because
Southpaw wrestling.
Because that's awesome. Oh my god, that's great. Because that's what I grew up on. Mm-hmm. I didn't watch Attitude growing up. My mom said no, it's too violent. So she said, "Okay,
gonna give birth to a hand, damn it."
Right. So she said, watch the old stuff." Mm-hmm. when I got into school, they're all saying, Austin, McMahon, Rock. I was going Steamboat, Savage, Andre, Hogan.
There it is, brother.
Dude,
there it is.
Dude, I saw WrestleMania 3 as a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Steamboat versus Savage. To this day, I can watch that and go, amazing. To this day, it's still hands down one of the top 5 guest matches I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In my entire life.
It's no doubt in my top 5. So who was your first favorite wrestler? Who was the first guy you went, yeah, that's my guy?
Taker.
Oh yeah.
Taker.
Like Tim.
I'm finally watching the TV. This is again so fucking old school. October 31st, 2003, UPN Network. Yes, UPN. Thursday night, 8:00 in my mom's room. She said, "Do not watch it down here. I hate this shit." Goes my room. I'm like, okay, fine. So I turned on UPN. I saw Hager, and he came out. Dun 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 dun. Dead man walking. I'm like, oh, the bike, the bandana. I'm like, that's my guy right there. I want to be just like him when I grow up. Turns out, complete fucking lie. Because I'm 5'2", fat and fucking hairy. Fuck all that. So he goes take it. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. Oh my god. And then I got into WCW. When I saw Sting, I'm like, oh, that's so cool because Sting was so different. He had the face paint, the huge jacket, the bat, and the heart, and dude, when he went, wow, I'm like, it's showtime, yeah, it's showtime, yeah. I would get so many tastes from a Blockbuster. It was insane.
Oh god, Blockbuster.
Right? Oh my god, it was awesome.
Isn't there a Netflix documentary on them now?
Probably. It's on the last Blockbuster standing, I believe.
Yeah.
In Seattle?
No, it's in Oregon.
Oregon. I was close.
Dude, I love that
I didn't say
place
you
so
weren't.
much.
I was just saying, no, it's in Oregon.
I was just saying that I was close.
Well,
Seattle and Oregon are close. So
So yeah,
Chris has a few comments. Want to just touch on them. Going back to the Brock Lesnar Chris Jericho situation, when you fool the guys and the gals in the show, that's a win. And then going back to talking about what you've given up and sacrificed, Chris said wrestling is a nasty mistress. It steals your soul. It really.
That's
does.
it. Yeah.
It's such a weird drug.
To this day, my mom is thinking. Tuesday, my mom goes, "Why do you do it?"
Yeah.
It's like, it's a drug.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I had a very bad childhood. I had no friends because my everything, my stutter, eyesight, the whole thing. Everyone made fun of me constantly. But with fucking wrestling, I finally felt like I belonged somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like, oh my god, these are my people. I belong here because wrestling is the most open-minded place you can absolutely be. You can be like me, a short, fat, overly perverted bastard, and be okay with everyone. Like, that is just insane to me. Like, I would, like, at recess, I swear guys, this is a true story. I go to recess. Here's a jungle gym. All the way over here is a small little bench. I'll go all the way over with my DVD player, watch wrestling, or my giant magazine and read about wrestling. So I didn't have any friends going up,
right,
except for this. And when I find I didn't, I'm like, I feel okay. Like, but also this has got my comments up like no tomorrow. Before I got here, I was essentially agoraphobic, pretty much borderline suicidal. I was at a dead end job, which I hated. I was pretty much at my rock bottom. I was gonna say, fuck it, done. I didn't care anymore. I did not care about anything, anyone. I was just miserable, dead. Until I started doing this. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, you know what? Fuck everybody else. I can just do this from now on. You know, because my teachers always said, I was fucking 16. My teachers told me, even though he's extremely white, he will always be a cock pusher or a dishwasher and never move out of his parents' house. They told me I'll be nothing. Literally nothing. And that just killed me. That destroyed everything. Except for his. Mm-hmm. Everybody else, all my friends stopped talking to me. Except for one. Why I still do this? No one else talks to me. Mm-hmm. I saw this when I was 20 years old. All my friends said, "Oh yeah, brother, go ahead, yeah, we love you, yeah." In 6 months, stopped talking to me. Mm-hmm. I said, "Oh, now you hang off this. Okay, I see you selfish little fuck." But you know what though, man? It's you know, dude, it's all good because I'm doing what I fucking love, man. This is the one thing that gets me up in the morning, makes me continue on. I have really, really bad days. Like I have days where I just wanna take a gun and just end it. I'm that way a lot. I constantly am on a tightrope between alive and just suicide. That's how bad inside that I am. But this has helped me escape that numerous amounts of times. I tell people this all the time. If I didn't have this, I'll be in the ground dead. I'll be dead. I had a bad drug problem as a kid. This helped me. I was pretty much suicidal before I came in this. This saved me. I owe my life to this business. I owe my existence to this. I owe everything to this business. And I don't care what happens the next day because I'm not gonna leave it. No one's gonna tell me that I can't do. I will always do this until I just croak. That's it, you know. And if I end up single my whole life, fine, cool. I don't care, you know. That's just that's it. This is my whole life. This is like who I am, and I'm never gonna change that. Never.
Well, first of all, thank you for sharing all that genuinely, and secondly, I'm so glad you're here. I want you to know that, and
Me too.
I'm thankful to call you a friend. Truly,
yeah, man.
I do.
Me too, man.
I consider you a friend, and we love you. And you're welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
No, I truly, I can't ever say that I had a thought to end my life, but I too had a rough childhood, and this was wrestling was. That's what I looked forward to. That Monday and Thursday was. And Monday and Thursday was to school. And it didn't that was what I can remember centering my life around in terms of. Can't wait for Monday, can't wait for Thursday. Everything else was... I'm not saying there weren't other good things. Of course, there probably were.
Yeah.
But when I think of my childhood, it was surrounded on Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I totally... Again, I cannot speak to... in terms of your suicidal thoughts. I'm not going to pretend to that. I have never had that thought, thank God. There's been some days where I'd have probably been okay with the...
I don't think anybody...
I've never had a thought of I'm going to take care of it.
I don't think anybody...
I never went there, but I was in the same boat as you. Yeah. And it was like, you know what? Maybe.
Yeah,
the thing with us is I don't think anybody truly has any idea how hard life is being disabled. I don't think anybody truly has any clue. Because they always say, oh no, I understand, like... No, you don't, dude. You have no fucking idea what it's like for us.
And it really depends on like what your disability is too.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure in your case and in my case, you know,
like
you had the walker, unfortunately. So people get to see that. Of course, I have the chair most days, but a lot of days I walk just my braces, and you know I've got the little waddle, but that's about it. But
like in school, I had a speech therapist who always told me I understood what you're going through. I'm like, no, you fucking don't. You will have unless you walk in my shoes and you like have this. Yeah. You have zero clue what it's like. It's horrible. It's and the crazy thing is too. When I'm inside that fucking thing, I'm good. I don't stutter. I'm not nervous. I'm not anxious. I'm confident. My heart fucking beats. My hand sweats. I come alive every day when I get in that fucking ring. That to me is just fucking awesome. Yeah, you know, that to me is just the greatest feeling in the world. And then you come out from the corner, yeah, brother, yeah, I'm like, we did it again, yeah. And all the boys, the boys like, what's up, brother, man? What's up? I'm like, oh my god, people. Like
people like
me. Why? Yeah.
I too, and I'm sure you guys have as well, Napper and McCarthy. It's incredible how accepting the boys are, and you know, coming up, shaking your hand, seeing how you are.
Yeah.
You know, like you guys, especially, you know, SWA. I mean, you guys were welcome to us, like
treat us like family.
Yeah.
Treat us like family.
Wrestling is the most open-minded place you can ever be, ever, and that's. And that's saying a lot, you know, because I've seen places where they say there's something, but it's like, no, you can go right now. But wrestling doesn't do that. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, disabled, black, white, gay. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. We're all cool. It's like, oh.
Yeah, nobody ever asks about politics or anything like that. Yeah. It's togetherness.
Yeah. And if someone like has a problem, we go, okay, you two go in there, sell that shit right now, and be done with it. Yeah. And then you squash it.
You can be the nicest person in the world. You can be a gigantic pain in the ass.
You fight.
What are you implying?
Nothing.
Dynamic part.
Damn it. Well, at least I look handsome.
I wasn't talking about you.
I knew you were talking about me, you jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my damn producer that still doesn't give us a screen.
Dan McCarthy.
Who needs a screen?
At the table.
Why?
First of all, if you ever watch football, screen passes are a thing.
Because there was chaos in that ring last time. Yes, we didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yes, there was.
It's the best I got. This screen right here. This program screen is the best I got.
And you took it all for yourself.
It's not my fault that your monitor was weird. I needed a screen to produce.
You're the producer. You should not screw up his screen.
It was his screen. Blame your screen.
Your job is to make us successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
and look good.
Or make me successful.
He's got a tough task with that one.
Yeah, I know.
I want to get to this comment by Chris. He said, "You do belong, Tim. Honored to call you a brother in the biz."
Thank you, Chris.
I just want to make sure we touch on that, and I agree on that wholeheartedly. Truly, I love that I can call you a friend. I'm glad that you're on this podcast. I'm glad you hounded me to get on it because you asked me
a while ago, a long time ago.
Completely forgot, and then you brought it up at the last show, and I said, "Yeah, I'm going to get that done."
Hey, brother, come on, let's go do this.
Come on, damn it! I'm like, damn it, Dimension runs in my family.
How dare you ghost Tim? How dare you?
Suck.
No, I did not ghost him because I kept showing him from Mansfield. Now, if I'd have ducked him, if I'd have been like waddling away from him, then you can complain.
If you would have Jerry Jarrett, I mean,
sure, yeah. If I could have gave him the old, I'll see you.
Well, you know.
But no. No, I'll tell you this much. As long as you...
We could never show him we did. He kept popping up.
Damn it, he's everywhere.
Even the ones that weren't in Mansfield. It's like, oh, crap, there's Tim.
Yeah, well, I go everywhere, though. That's the thing, you know? If you want to be good.
It's Johnny Cash, Tim Porris, COVID-19. They're all three just every single place you can possibly
If you want to be good, this year, you go everywhere.
There are three things that are inevitable. Death, taxes, and Tim's going to show up at every show you do.
That's the thing too. Like that's the thing.
That's another T-shirt.
Yeah, he's lurking. He's wrestling's Waldo. Where is he now? Yeah.
That's the thing too. I think that's so many.
Beating that for Halloween for the Halloween.
I should have. Yeah.
You've already got the pinstripes.
Yeah.
Get it done.
That's the thing that so many kids don't understand nowadays. If you want me good, you gotta go here. You gotta go everywhere. Like this weekend. Okay. I have a show in Cincinnati on Friday.
Oh wow.
I have to come back, drive back up here to go with Chris, all the way to fucking Nashville. Come back here, go to Waverly. That's Sunday. Come back Monday, go to work at 5 a.m. That's my regular weekend.
So how much caffeine are you consuming to get that done?
None.
None.
No.
That's wild.
No coffee.
No coffee.
I couldn't
No.
make it.
No pop?
Pop, yeah.
All right, so a little bit of that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, here's why. I trust The Office because it's just really bad. But I have chronic kidney disease. So that is, my kidneys suck. They are horrible. I have the kidneys of a 90-year-old man on dialysis. Damn. The older I get, they go down. So this is not good for me.
Right.
Yet I still do it. Like coffee, energy drinks. I can't have those. Now I still do. Because because well,
Glutton for
I was
punishment.
gonna say, if you
I'm a
did,
fucking
you
idiot.
kind of fool us on show day because you're.
here's the thing.
No.
I'm autistic, so that means I'm a fucking idiot. So
Sorry, but we don't have that excuse.
I can say that, but like, yeah. So
All right, that might be the quote of the show.
That might be.
Put that on.
I'm autistic, so I'm a fucking idiot. That's going. It's offensive, but it's going.
I mean, dude, I fucking am. Like, dude,
That a crowd at a wrestling show.
dude, I drink this shit. I drink fucking Bang, Kickstart. Dude, I fucking chug Mountain Dew. I eat like shit.
Same.
I hump. Like, dude, I'm a dumbass. Like, I really am. Like, so
Fits so well into the show.
I know, right?
the thing is too, I've learned if you take yourself too seriously, you go nuts. You go nuts.
Absolutely.
So fuck it. I don't care if people make fun of me.
I've always been crazy. It stopped me from going insane.
Dude, yeah, look what I fucking do. I have a stutter. I'm blind in one fucking eye. I'm nearsighted in my other eye. I am legally fucking blind. I drive. I do his shit. What does that tell you? Fucking dumbass. Idiot. And yet, like I should be nowhere near a fucking ring or car. Yet, I'm still doing this. What does that say? Autistic.
All those
So,
your fault 2 counts make a lot more sense now.
Well,
thank you.
Wow.
I didn't see nothing.
yeah. So he can be easily distracted at the ring. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll go. Damn it. He's got a.
The one eye. I mean,
We'll completely break kayfabe. But no, you may call that being an idiot or foolish, whatever. You know what I call that? Inspiring. Because in my, and I know that Namper feels pretty similar. To hell with what limitations.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
To hell with what limitations society wants to put on you. If you can do it, go attempt to do it. Life is too short.
my doctor's always as like so. When I was first diagnosed, I was a 9. They told me I would not live 6 months because it was so bad. Put me on steroids, fattened me the fuck up. I'm like still here. When I was born, I was again, dumbass me. When I was born.
We have that in common, I promise.
Okay. When I was born.
I took a drink.
When I was born.
Don't be spitting stuff on my mic.
Come on now.
I'm all the way back here. If it makes it that far, I've got
I was born.
talent.
No pupils.
Don't say anything.
10 pounds. Not breathing. Have my heart and not eat. They told my mom and dad he will not live 2 to 3 days tops. Shit. At 1 year old, I had this eye just destroyed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. At 3rd grade, they had this little pencil thing because I couldn't write my name. Now I can. So fuck it, you know. Mm-hmm. Everyone has ever told me you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, fuck you. You know what? I've survived so much ridiculously dumb shit that I can do whatever I fucking want. You know, they said I can't get my own place. I have my own place. I have my own car. I drive everywhere. I do this. I can do whatever the fuck I want to fucking do. If you like it, fine. Bite me. I don't give a shit. You know, as a girlfriend who said you have to choose between me or this. I'm like, okay, bye.
I'm gonna miss you.
Bye. Get out. You know,
I think they made a song about that.
Yeah.
that bitch.
I've been holding the boombox playing it.
But yeah, dude. I mean,
I had a similar experience. They told me I would never walk past
fuck 'em.
20s.
How do you know?
28.
I'm my age.
So we're rolling, brother.
I thought you were like 30 something.
Damn, thanks, Tim.
Well, it's the beard.
You gotta get more sleep. You gotta get more sleep.
It's
Jerk.
Well, you're like 100, so nobody gives a shit.
First of all, he's 115. Let's give him every credit for every year he's lived.
Yeah, man. Come on.
You mean the years that we've added on since he did this shit with us?
Yes, he started out a nice young kid at 19, and now it's...
I've aged
a century.
quadruply.
Yes, he's
3 years.
It's the exact opposite of Benjamin Button disease. You just get horribly, horribly old. And grumpy. And fucking grumpy.
Look. I got nothing. That's just how I am, okay?
All right, but
Sometimes.
but Tim, like I said,
The similarities between me and Travis O'Connor are uncanny. Didn't we just establish that I'm a jerk?
Yes.
But weren't you trying to defend the fact that you're not a jerk?
I don't think I was.
He lied.
He didn't say he was good at that.
He kayfabed. But Tim, I appreciate you so much for coming on and sharing that, because absolutely no expectations and that the people and doctors and just anything put on you, you can overcome it.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
You can overcome it. Absolutely.
I mean, shit, if I had shown my doctors whenever I was first born videos now of me doing WrestleFit, they'd probably lose their fucking
What the
mind.
fuck happened? What the shit?
I'm like I said,
Especially Wednesday. I almost made it to the second rope. Almost.
Nice.
Is that your goal?
Yes.
So then you're going to go for the top.
Which exercise?
What are you doing?
So it's step up. So you're stepping up to the rope.
Oh, that okay.
But I was trying to jump up to the bottom rope.
Okay.
I'm offended.
I didn't actually jump.
Okay.
So it's okay. No, I put my hands on top rope and I pushed myself off the ring and put my feet on the rope. Almost got to the second rope.
Nice. Good job, bud.
So.
You'll get there.
So is your goal eventually top rope?
No,
that's putting limits on yourself right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm also scared of heights, though. So.
That's fair.
It's not that.
It's not even 6 feet.
It's not that high.
I'm broken though, so that's
So am I, but I'm still doing it.
That's dangerous. Well, that's fair. Damn it.
Yeah.
Maybe he cares.
He said, "Damn it, Tim."
Well, you should have
After this show, I won't. Fuck it.
Look, all you gotta do is get up there, not think about it, and do a backflip.
Tim's gonna call me a bitch. Tim's gonna call me a bitch.
You bitch, let's go.
Yeah. As soon as he sees you at Mansfield the next show in December, hey bitch. To make it to the second rope.
What's up, bitch? How you doing?
Yeah. All of a sudden he's stretching out on the top rope up there for some weird reason.
Come on, bitch, head up here.
Yeah. He's training, or he's doing that before the show starts, and he's just eyeing me.
Yeah.
No reason, just making eye contact at the table.
Then he oddly comes out and checks the ropes with his shirt tucked in.
Yeah. Tuck in your fucking shirt.
Mine's untucked.
Yeah, and we'll be on commentary. Official Tim Porris is checking now the second rope, making sure it's safe.
And eyeing the commentary table for some odd reason.
Yes, he is eyeing us.
Now he's coming out of the ring.
Travis,
now he's coming over here.
Travis,
oh God!
Travis, is he jumping up and down on that second rope? My goodness, the calisthenics that Tim Porris does.
The audacity.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. The
audacity.
But before we get out of here, because we still got a few more minutes until 8:00. I know you're counting down the time.
No,
I'm kidding.
Travis is.
What's some of your coolest experiences in the business so far?
My question.
What's some of your coolest experiences? I know
one of them has been working with guys that I grew up with. Okay. That's just amazing. Like funny story. My first match. By accident. So it was like 20.
The best kind.
20. No, it was November 14th, 2015.
I know that he can do that.
We have to start writing things down.
Yeah, we really do.
It's called passion. That's why. And it's session.
You thought I was crazy about passion. You're learning now. You're learning.
I'm at the gaming table. I'm so trained. I'm so trained. I'm helping out that show. I'm selling gimmicks. It was XWE at Nelson. No. Me and my trainer James A.V. were just talking, hanging out. The referee is shit. Horrible. God, he's fucking bad.
But he is on your Christmas card list.
Wait. You did say XWE, right?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
It's like way before you came in, actually. Like way before that.
What do you mean, you? That was the company I wrestled for. I'm not surprised that their referees were terrible.
When did you work for them?
I'm 39 now, 2005.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, like forever ago.
I mean, mind.
Corey was still there, so
He's still there.
yeah, never going away.
So I'm so talking. So I made a smile comment. Oh yeah, I can do better than him. No problem. Absolutely. He goes. Walks away. Hey, come with me. I'm like, wait, what do you do? What? Oh my God, what? What? He goes, so, you think you're better than him? Like, yeah, why? He goes, so now you can do now you will do the main event. Like, wait, what? It was I swear to Christ, Rhino versus Tommy Chill and me.
That would have been so cool,
dude. I'm like, oh my God.
That's exactly
my
how
halo,
it would have been.
my halo. Oxygen. So I go into the locker room. All I hear is this. Heart going fast as it can. Go. It goes all quiet. I see Rhino. Shut down. Shut down. I'm like, oh shit. So I give him this shirt. I swear to God, state of Nevada. So, and it was like too big. So my hands were falling down. Shirt too big. Long hair down to like here. High tops.
So your shirt wasn't tucked in.
Yeah. Let experience. High tops with like crap on them. So I show. Hey, finish. Chokes him. Like, okay, cool. I go out of the curtain. I hear your final contest is the main event of the evening. I'm like, oh shit. Go to the curtain. I swear to God, this like huge bright white light, like I'm going to heaven. Mm-hmm. and I see the ring. I'm like, oh shit. Walk in. You ready? You ready? Let's do this. Ring the bell! Ding ding. Oh crap. My phone and my wallet are still in my right pocket. Oh crap, here we go. Okay. First two counts. 1, 2. No. Von Boss says, hey ref, slow down. Okay. Everything went perfectly. Perfect. I'm like, oh my god. They all said, that's your first match? I'm like, yeah. They were like, shit, he's good. Oh my god. I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, oh my god, he's good. Oh shit. And then I got paid in a form of a DVD. I was paid as a DVD, yeah. Best of the Intercontinental Championships. That's a payday, which I still have to this day. So next week I go to AEW. Jeremy goes, oh, you ref? I'm like, I guess, yeah. Okay, good, you booked. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? Mm-hmm. Next time I start working the shows. And that's how I got into reffing. Just by fucking accent. Then
It's the best time.
Right? Then the fucking a year after that.
If you're playing for the kid or not.
year after that, Abyss came in. I'm a huge fan of Abyss. Well, he's awesome. Mm-hmm. The main event was him and Chris Harris, who was just awesome. It was against AJ and Benjamin Buff on you. 2,000 people. Sold out. Packed. So happened, blah, 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 blah. The finish was I go out there, throw the hatch out. You wanna go? You wanna go? Okay, fine, let's do this. Let's go. In the hell. Bam, bam, bam. Go in the corner. Duck. Double black hole slam. 1, 2, 3. People lost their fucking shit. It was so loud. I'm like, Razor Pro! I come back. They're all like, job, kid. I'm like, oh my shit. Oh my god. After the show, Abyss goes, brother, I love you. I'm like, oh my god, he likes me. Oh my god. I fangirled the fuck out like none of my. Well, dude, I mean, it's a business. And Chris Harris. I grew up on America's Most. I grew up on America's Most Wanted. Then my favorite tag team was like, oh my god, this is great. Then I get to work with Al Snow. Oh wow. Fucking awesome. Super cool. Easiest match of my life. But the best thing was after the show. We were at the bar drinking. He goes, "Hey kid, come here. You are the referee. You are the best worker here. That means I want you to keep kayfabe. So I want you to go out here and get some fucking pussy." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna get some fucking pussy. Okay, cool." When fucking Al Snow encouraged you to get some ass, that's pretty fucking cool, I think. So,
I agree. Because what does everybody want?
Head.
Classic.
So like that.
We don't have a mannequin.
Stuff like that is just awesome, and just traveling. It's like traveling with your friends. That's just the best, you know. Going to the show with your friends. Partying all night, brother, you know, it's just that's everything, you know?
Until he drives home with me on a trip where it's been hot as hell.
Oh, God.
The bad thing is
to kill him.
That's all I'm seeing.
The bad thing is coming home.
Yeah.
It's like 3 in the morning, you're tired, like, oh my God.
Yeah, you enjoy the car rides there.
Yeah, they're not bad.
It's the car rides back that you're
but
like...
at 1 in the morning, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
But the best thing is, too, like, but one of my first shows I ever went to, Jock Sampson. amazing. I love Jock Stanton to absolute death. He's fantastic. He's the guy who trained me in the art of partying. Okay, so after the show he goes, hey, who kids, come here. We'll all go in the bar. Come on, let's go. I'm like, okay, cool. So we all go to the bar. We're just fucking popping shit back. Next now, it's like 3 in the fucking morning. I get home at like 6. We wake up 8 to go to training the next day. I'm like,
I can do this.
I'm like, wrestling. Okay, we're good.
What?
And then after that, let's go straight to work. So now I'm like, okay, I'll be fine. Just 6 miles to go. I'll be fine. Well, that's what I love about it. That's my favorite thing to do. Just go out with your friends. Party, have a good time, drink, pick up that hot chick at the bar. You know, like it's just fucking cool.
Well, I gotta ask. Did you fulfill? I have to ask.
Eventually, yeah.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. That's
Just for,
I don't need explicit detail, but I'm just checking.
It's a family show. I can't do that.
Sure. Yeah,
That's where we draw the line. I'm not sure that is where we draw the line, actually.
So there she was, looking at toothpaste stains.
Beat my dick. Oh God.
I can't think of a better way to end the show.
Just lube it out and just go. You pull the American Pie chef from American Pie 2. It's stuck to my baby. Oh my God. My son, his hand is glued to his penis. You remember that from American Pie?
Yeah.
You Debbie? I fucking love that scene. His hand is glued to his penis. Dad, I forgot. What's wrong with
Triple H.
What'd you say?
That's
His friend Triple H.
Well, I'm glad that Al Snow inspired you to
partake.
Partake is the word we're using.
Good job.
Partake in fun
Activities.
Fun times.
Yeah, good word.
Getting to know each other.
With the opposites.
Yeah, getting to know the opposite sex. Right.
Yeah.
So with that, Tim, I gotta ask if somebody wants to get in the business, and we're about out of time. So I gotta ask as we close it down. Number one, we gotta have you come back on here in a month or two to share some more stories.
Absolutely.
Especially promotes center.
Yeah. So come on, we'll figure it out with your schedule. But no, certainly before the next winter reunion show.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's get you back in here, and we will share some more stories. Some friendly and some not. Because why the hell? Don't get so squeamish, you girl.
So Sick was sick my dick the other day. No, I'm kidding.
She was going at it.
His friend Triple
She could
H.
suck a softball through a straw.
His friend Triple H.
Anywho, but in all seriousness, as we wrap up, I have to ask, if somebody wants to get started in the business, what would your advice to them be before we wrap it up?
Get trained. You have to get trained by someone who knows what they're doing. Have to. Whether it be James Avery, Jimmy Lee. There's a school in Hamilton with Aaron Williams and Jay West. Mm-hmm. Please, for the love of God, get trained because what we do is extremely dangerous. Like, dude, I've seen guys blow out the knee toward the biceps, break their neck. 2 weeks ago, as a show in West Virginia, the finish was, I get hit, match thrown out. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine, big deal. I get hit, boom, I'm knocked out cold. Cool. Knocked the fuck out. I woke up. I'm like, oh God. Turns out I have a slight concussion.
Oh jeez.
I've had fucking pinched nerves, concussions, sprained ankles, sprained necks. I mean, what we do is amazing, but it's extremely dangerous.
It's insane.
But, yeah,
Insane.
dude. Well, yeah. So So talk to me if you want to get know someone. Sure. Hit me up. I'll tell you. You know, how to go, who to talk to. But please, for the God, get trained, because there's so many bad shit comes out there that makes us who we do look fucking awful. If you go to those companies, you are part of the fucking problem. Please do not do that. Please get trained by someone who's what they're doing. Actually, you want? I went to this school. Let me show you real quick. The Ohio Publicity Academy. All right. Mm-hmm. This is a school that I trained at. Ask anybody, they'll tell you, oh yeah, they're fucking awesome. You know, ask me, ask a Warhorse, Austin Blaze, yeah. Ask anybody. Go to Jimmy Lee's school. Mm-hmm. Go to the school in Hamilton.
Cody Hawk?
Yes. Fridge Wrestling. Yeah, go there, but get trained. Mm-hmm. If you don't, you'll get hurt, and I mean hurt or possibly God forbid worse. Right. Because guys have died in the ring. Yeah. Back in the day, yeah, they've died. Men and women have been accidentally killed. So get trained. Because if you don't, you'll get hurt.
Absolutely. So if you want to get involved in professional wrestling, contact the Ohio Pro Wrestling Academy or several other schools. You can get in touch with Tim, and he can give you some great advice. Well, boys, it's about time we wrap this thing up.
That's what she said.
No,
you're welcome.
I ain't done yet.
Oh, good point.
Zingers.
I got a question before we go.
Sure, go ahead.
This actually goes to everybody.
Sure.
I'll start with McCarthy down at the end, and we can just go down the line.
Sure.
Okay.
Favorite moment since Rebirth? Since Tim's here, I figure.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll go through our favorite moment since Rebirth.
Filming J.J. DeVille and the main event monster, Madman Fulton. That's
a good one.
One of the most fun things I've done at those shows. Just being able to run around and try to get as much footage as possible of these two crazy asses beating the shit out of each other all over a high school gymnasium.
Who was that match?
I don't even remember.
Was that you?
Mako. Of course it was Mako.
See, that's why I said the competition, because nobody likes him.
I was going to say.
Clearly Mansfield doesn't like him.
For future reference, Mansfield, he's the referee that gets booed every single time.
I was going to say, greatest heel in the company.
Yeah.
You know why? He is not tucking his shirt.
Mako, hear that, Mako? Tucking your shirt? Stop booing you.
Shirt and we'll stop booing.
What about you?
Really, I have to go with this last show we just did, the Monsters Ball. Yeah. And really, the whole show finally clicked for me. I felt like I finally knew what I was doing. I was asking people, what do you want me to get up? Like, I felt like I came in there, and it's going to sound bad because we've been doing it for like a year, right? But this was the first show where I felt entirely confident. Where I was like, I go with that, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I know I can do this. I know the things I need to improve on. And so let's start doing that. And, there's little things. Call me. What do you want me to get it over? So really the entire show, but if I had to pick one, like I said, that Monsters Ball, they're using my walker as a weapon, for God's sake.
That was the best.
That was incredible. So, yeah, I'll go with that.
Mine was going to be that, so I'll pick a different one. I think it's got to be the Rebirth itself. And it's a specific moment. It's when Madman came out. And only because it was probably one of the most organic moments I had on commentary, because I saw him first.
Dude, that was a great call.
And saw him on commentary and was like, oh my God, that's Madman Fulton. Because we had no idea, nobody told us that he was returning. And it was pure organic and probably one of my better moments. I think, like you, I've figured it out more as the shows have gone on. Like, some of my calls for this winter one I thought were pretty good. Mm-hmm. But that one was one of my more organic moments since Rebirth.
And so Tim, we got to end it with this. What's been your favorite ASWA moment since Rebirth?
Putting you on the spot here.
I know.
That first segment of Rebirth, when we all went out there, me, Sandy, and me, Sandy Hako, and Bailey holding the titles.
Ooh, good.
Like, I don't think you understand how scared I was then. I was terrified.
Because you guys were back, or because
I took the whole year off.
Because you didn't know if you were going to be back.
Yeah, I was. So the week before, I had my first show back, and I said to myself, "Okay, if it goes well, I'm coming back. If not, I'm going home." Mm-hmm. I thought about quitting because I was happy. I was good, but when I was couldn't, people went ape shit. You know, we're saying the things like, "Well,
I'm back."
He laughs.
Strike
So,
record.
like, yeah. So that was it. It was like, okay, here we go again. Back at it. So yeah, that was my moment.
Eugene match a close second.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely.
I get excited. What? I had another one.
You already had one, but all right.
What?
Well, yeah, but I'm allowed to be excited more than once.
No, you're
probably.
not.
Oh, damn! I should have read my contract.
What contract?
You got a contract?
The hell?
Independent contractors here.
Don't tell anybody. Yeah, you are. I'm not.
All right.
I'm on the Mocha payroll.
What payroll? Let me know.
I'm still getting paid, right?
Wait a second.
What was the first horror movie that scared you? I know, random, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, that's not a surprise for you.
Shit.
First one.
This will sound really stupid. Jurassic Park.
It was The Kitchen with the Velociraptors, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was like, that came out when? Like,
Dude, I was like 10.
That came out in 93, right?
Yep,
I saw that.
I was 10.
I was like maybe 5 or 6. I'm like, oh shit! Oh my god!
It's always The Kitchen.
It is
Always The Kitchen when people bring up Jurassic Park.
That damn kitchen.
I don't know if it was the first one that scared me. I can't say that. But what comes to mind, you remember the weird ass movie 8-Legged Freaks?
Yes.
Love that.
Why was
It's
that
amazing.
movie like so good?
That was hysterical.
It should have. It was the dumbest
That was
premise
the
I've ever
funniest
heard
shit
of. It was
ever.
good. Like, so it was one of those so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not a spider guy, so I'm like, that's a huge ass spider.
No, that to me is hysterical.
So I was like, man, it's because I of course it came out like 2002 or something, right?
Sounds
like
right.
7. So I mean, I'm checking rooms, and I'm just like, do we have any acid in here that could get weird? So no, when I was 7 years old, that movie could have kicked some rocks, and I'd have been just fine with it.
You know what scared me? The X-Files.
Yes.
That's gonna
The
catch me.
X-Files was kind of terrifying.
Yeah, I was like, oh, sure.
I got 2.
All right.
The Grudge
Yeah, that definitely did it.
and Final Destination.
Yeah.
No,
I'm a little squeamish. So,
You are a little squeamish.
that was hysterical to me.
Well, you do start to go, well, that really could unravel. And
Yeah,
boom,
because
that
like
was
the
it.
one where it's like they're behind the truck with
Yeah.
the lock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like, oh my god, it really could.
So now every time I'm behind one of the trucks, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm getting to the other lane. I'm getting to the other.
Over here.
Somebody let me over, damn it.
Bye bye. I'm not going here.
Was the logs 2?
it might have been.
I think the logs was 2.
Logs, yeah.
Yeah, because that was the first thing I thought of when he said Final Destination. Like the damn logs. But with that, Tim, it's been
mine.
What? Go ahead, damn it. You the one that brought it up. Jesus. I thought you did.
No, I just knew what part he was referring to in Jurassic Park. Mine was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right, man?
I was
Really?
dude, I was so
That was
good
hysterical to me.
until the end, and
So Tim's
then I
psychotic.
thought they got away, and so like I'm not gonna be scared. Stop.
Dude, I love that he
And
was
then the
centipede.
convertible top closes.
Oh, gosh.
And then mom gets pulled through the store window, and I lost it.
He just said he likes the human
Nightmares.
centipede.
Oh,
I
I've never
love that
seen it.
shit.
I've seen the South Park version, though. I've never seen
It was me. It was me, my uncle, mom and dad, and my mother as house. Me and my uncle were just laughing, dying in a circle. My mom goes, "Where did we go wrong with you?" I'm like, "When did you give birth to me?" That's what happened.
It's a great question, and we'll,
Where did we go wrong? Let's end there. Where did we go wrong?
and we'll ponder
lot,
that.
actually.
We'll ponder that over the next week. And Tim, we'll get you back on here next few weeks. So we get
Absolutely,
closer to
man.
winter reunion. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it, brother?
Oh, yeah, great
All
time.
right. So thank you, Tim Porris, for coming on. Thank you, boys, for doing your thing. By the way, underrated horror movie, The original Paranormal Activity was creepy as hell.
It was creepy as hell.
The original was creepy.
I never saw that.
They ran that sumbitch into the ground, but that first one...
I mean, to be fair, what horror franchise doesn't get run into the ground?
Halloween doesn't. Yeah.
Halloween ends. Psych. I'll see you next year, Michael. He regenerated like Cell from DBZ. I guarantee.
Look, they're just gonna go old school and have a dog pee on his grave like they did in Jason 3.
Plot twist: Jamie Lee Curtis is the villain now.
Oh,
that'd be cool. Actually,
I would not. I would pay
that'd be cool.
to see that instead of watching it on Peacock. I'd pay to see her.
That'd be cool. Actually,
Psycho killer.
You still technically are paying on Peacock, but anyway, we'll get into that technicality next week right here on To the Turnbuckle. We will announce in the next week or two when Tim's going to come on back, tell us some more stories, and get us set for Winter Reunion. Tim, hope you enjoyed it. Napper, don't give a damn. Jason, any final words?
Whatever.
No, not really.
All right.
I think I'm good.
With that, this has been To the Turnbuckle. It's Snapmare. Yes. It's Snapmare and Bruiser Nation production. Let go of the Kool-Aid, buddy. I'll see you next week. And no matter what, smile, be happy. Until then, we'll see you in the ring. Ding, ding.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ohio State beat Penn State.